truth.
Okay. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind. I got truth on my mind. Truth on my mind.
Hey, listen, you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
We love you, Mickey. Mickey talks the truth.
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up on your girl, Mickey Truth. We is live with it. Good morning, Truth Team. It is Monday. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. Hey, for those who got today off, hey, make sure you do something. Go to a parade. Clean up. Just do something, okay? Shout out to everybody that has been pulling up, checking out the content. What it do? Talk to me, I talk back. I like that. Talk to me, I talk back. So, I'll be honest. I be trying to give y'all at least 3 lives a week. I kind of fell back from doing live so much due to time and all that. However, I still try to give y'all 3 lives a week. Y'all know I do not work on the weekends, okay? What it do, Mar? FYB Mar. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel, okay? We actually gonna be looking at some of his content today, actually, for some reaction. So shout out to Mar doing this thing. But yeah, so I feel like I'm at the place in my bloggerism where I don't got to work on weekends. So yeah, I don't work on the weekends. More so, technically Sunday nights I might work a little bit to put out some content. But yeah, I don't work on weekends. And I be trying to do that so that during the week I be having something to talk about. Okay, because like I'm gonna be honest, content is a little scarce right now in the atmosphere for like what I like to do. However, y'all know I'm gonna figure out a way to have something to talk about. So for some reason, okay, look, for some reason, Mar is all love for sure. For some reason, okay, no matter how far I go, I find myself covering Chicago again. So we definitely gonna get into some Chicago content, including Lil Osama being sentenced, okay, in the feds. Another thing, y'all know I don't really do the tea like that unless it makes sense for the type of shit I do. So this Caleb Bumpus and Infamous Civil, y'all been eating that ish up, okay? So we're gonna talk about it. I dropped the video last night and it's doing pretty good. So we're gonna talk about it because I've been looking at the comments. We're gonna talk about Bricc Baby being fired, I guess temporarily, over Gucci Man content. Comment. And when I heard a comment, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Okay. So we're gonna talk about that. And then y'all love to surprise me with stuff I don't know about and dropping it in the chat. So the more is whatever y'all drop, we're gonna talk about it. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I'm trying to make this at least like a 2-hour live. Not too long, but decent enough, and we having a conversation. Okay. Lamar, good morning. Adam running the play. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna get into it because that's not the first topic, but for sure, I was thinking that the same thing. Because I'm like, of all the shit that be said over there on Jumper, that's what getting him on the bench. Mar says this. So let me see, I guess we can kind of get into the no jumper shit since we technically already talking about it. Y'all know I just decided to go live, so no, I don't have nothing pulled up yet. So let me find what we need to start at. I know it made it to it had to made it to YouTube. It had to. It's no way I gotta go to Instagram. It had to make it to YouTube. Or maybe I'm tripping. I'm going to get with you to watch hours done. I have a sub. I'm gonna get with you to get my watch hours done. More Adam dodging a Lil Durk case. Dodging a Lil Durk case is crazy. Good morning, Crystal. Definitely. Thank you for tapping in. Hello, D-Lo. So, y'all, I'm trying to find a good one to watch. Trying to find a good one to watch. I might have to just take it to Instagram for this one. All right, let's go to Instagram because I don't know too many of them pages that got it. So let's see. I thought music had a did one, but I guess not. Yeah, I got to cut my heat down. Hold on, it's hot as shit in here. I had my grandbaby over, so like I cut the heat on because I still have my air on, but I'm about to pass out. Okay. Oh, fuck. Let's cut this bad boy off. All right, I found the reel on Adam 22 Instagram. Hold on, pause it, and let's see what he said. And then we got to find out because from what I've heard, it was definitely a zesty comment, but we're gonna check it out.
For Gucci Mane, one of my all-time favorite rappers, I just wanted to sincerely apologize to you for Bricc Baby's remarks, the bussy thing and whatnot. I feel like this is partially my fault because by bringing him onto the podcast, I feel like I kind of opened the door for this sort of white boy humor to be leaving his mouth. And I just don't want to be part of the problem. So as a result, I will be forcing Bricc Baby to take a leave of absence. I'm going to be sending him to a rehab facility in which they'll be doing some sort of electroshock, anti-gay therapy on him. I just don't want to risk another episode that offends Big Goo-Wop. So yeah, that's going to be happening. You probably won't see Bricc Baby on the channel for a while, but from Two-Wop to Goo-Wop, just know I'm on it. I got this handled. 1017 forever.
Yeah, Adam ass playing. Okay, so let me tell you, I didn't even hear the whole thing originally. Yeah, he's definitely playing. And the crazy part about it is Bricc Baby liking the real. Like, come on now. He's definitely trolling. Okay, because now that I heard the whole reel, yeah, he's definitely trolling. Okay. Now, I did see something on YouTube where Bricc Baby was talking about, because that's some shit to say though about the bussy thing. Like, that's some ish. Like, I have to get the context of, did he say it on no jumper or something? Because like, I have to hear the whole clip of what the world did he say that for? Like, why did he say that? Did he say it on no jumper or was it on this Cam Capone? Let's check out Cam Capone. Okay, because that popped up. So we're gonna do Cam Capone because I got to hear this in its full context. Because what the world? Shout out to Cam Capone. Let's check it out.
How do you feel about Gucci Mane dropping all those artists?
Gucci Mane got some good pussy.
Huh?
Hold on. Right, Cam? Like, damn, just off the gate like that. It's just what the fuck? Like, it wasn't even nothing leading up to it. It was just like, what the world? Adam was saying, Bussy talking about Sydney Star. Right, normally, that means something like, I thought it meant some other ish, right? So to say it, like, you know what I'm saying, in that context, like with Sydney Star, it made sense. But bruh, what the world? Charger City, bless you. Thank you for pulling up. All right, let's like, damn, I thought we was gonna have to listen to like a minute or something. Like, we 15 seconds in. Let me see what is he gonna elaborate on it?
Yeah, Gucci Mane got some good pussy.
And he said it again with a straight face. With a straight face. Like, come on. Bricc Baby. What the fuck?
Okay.
And still
can you explain that a little bit more?
I wish Cam Capone was on the camera because I would have loved to see his reaction. Because he probably like, damn, did he say what I think he said? And yeah, he said it because he said it again. Okay.
I'm saying if it was Gucci Man and he had the bussy, it was good.
Okay.
Let me stop fucking with you, cuz.
Man, okay, so he started laughing because, bro, listen. He said he Gucci Man. If he had some, what the? Yeah, he done been around Adam too fucking long. Okay, too long. Okay, too long. Cause what the world? And he held that for 37 seconds. Okay. Now let me see why he said. Let's see if he say why.
Where are we going with this? I'm like,
let me stop fucking with my boy Cam. He's like, oh shit, what happened?
like,
There's some Diddy shit
I
going
thought I was
on.
interviewing Orlando, bro.
Yeah.
What's up, Zaria? We just sitting here wondering why Bricc Baby assumes Gucci Man has good pussy. That's what we got going on, okay? Like, he keep on playing with Gucci. Gucci is like playing with orchestras and shit now. Why are they messing with Gucci?
Yeah, I hit you with the Usher was a gusher. He like, hold on, what the fuck? Nah, you said Gucci going through one of them 150 joints. That nigga is bipolar. Did you see me just talking about him the other day on the show?
I did it.
Yeah, man. That's one nigga.
Okay, that's like the pot calling the kettle black, okay? Because, bruh, you literally just went straight into like saying Gucci got good pussy. So now you saying the man bipolar. That is crazy. See, it's obviously is a joke. Not Adam trolling because Adam the reason he talks. Yeah, now. So that was an easy one. So yeah, I definitely think it's definitely trolling. It's definitely just making content. One thing I've noticed about the No Jumper crew, they're gonna definitely get that clip to go viral. Cause like I said, when I didn't even hear about the Bricc Baby comment until just like after I heard Adam say it in his. So they definitely know how to make this shit go up because I was confused to why he would say that. Bricc Baby has been on some other ish all 2024. Hey, it's like once you go viral, you want to keep going viral, I guess. And to be honest, I don't think this motherfucker ever been around Gucci like that for real. I see in the title said that he got kicked out the studio, like, so I don't know. He don't be around a lot of people if you know Gucci. By any means necessary, they want to go viral. For sure. It's like it's an addiction. And I guess like for a platform, it helps the platform. But they just be doing a little too much. Okay. Little too much for me. I can't like going viral is cool, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wouldn't be sitting there talking about no grown man bussy is crazy. Hold on, y'all. So that was actually like a pretty quick one. Voice box. I was about to say voice of the streets. Voice box. What to do? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to voice box. So that's a pretty quick topic, okay? Because yeah. And at this point, do Gucci Man even respond to people? I think the last time Gucci Man said something was like in a song, but I don't even think I think he's past the point of even responding to people. You get to the point where you just like above that shit, you know what I'm saying? And you just don't respond. And I think Gucci Man, if I'm not mistaken, because you don't really see Gucci Man up in like on the blogs and stuff and shit, other than his artist situations. But other than that, yeah, you can drop his link. Drop his link and drop Marley. Him and Nipsey. He not responding to no one under him. Right. Yeah, I think he's just, at that point. So yeah. Like as far as I realized something. YouTube and like TikTok, Twitter is a whole different beast, right? Like shit will go viral on these social media apps, but only those that frequent these apps will really know about it. Compared to like if it went and made like other platforms mainstream platforms per se. Even though YouTube is a little, you know, it's a zone, but you got to really be in this atmosphere to really keep up with it. Shy, what it do? Good morning. Cause like the other day, so let me tell y'all an example. My best friend was over. We was drinking. Okay, y'all know I like to drink on weekends. Anyway, we was drinking, and I was like, girl, listen to this song. And it was the Cypher, No Jumper Cypher, the Free Dirt, right? So she's not into the YouTube shit. Like she don't frequent YouTube. She if she's on YouTube, she listening to music, right? And she may watch some of my stuff, and I'm talking about watch it long enough to just support. But she don't really, you know, watch it like that. So I was like, okay, let me let her hear this song. So we listened to it. And I'm laughing because obviously I'm in this world, so I know like the shots being fired on the song and all that. She's just like, what the fuck is they talking about? You know what I'm saying? So like, she was like, who is that? Like, she didn't even know who Adam 22 was or Bricc, baby. So it's like you got to be in this sphere, and when you're not, it's just like it don't make sense. So yeah, that was like something. I was like, damn, you right. And see, that was one reason why I was trying to be like from the beginning. I was like, y'all can have that type of YouTube shit. I'm trying to be like cross the board, like people know who I am across the board, and it just shows like, yeah, you kind of got to, you know, but a lot of stuff is just, you know, for this atmosphere, you know, and leading us into our next thing, the YSL lawyer versus the YSL blogger. Okay, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all, when it first dropped, okay, I was like, okay, this is gonna be like a little fun topic to just, you know, spill real quick and keep it moving. But shit, I mean, y'all have been going, and I'm talking about just y'all as in viewers have been turning that shit up. Cause I know even from my page, like it's going crazy. I can only imagine those because I've been seeing people go live and popping up on my timeline like for the last 5 days talking about this shit. I'm talking about going live, and I'm like, God damn, like people want to, you know, hear about this shit that bad. So I was like, okay, let me do, you know, a video and see what it do. And boy, it's still like right now, it's still going up. Yeah. I'm at like 4,200 in the last 14 hours. So shit. I'm like, fuck it, run it. But I'm gonna be honest, it's like, and again, y'all know I consider myself like I cover more like hood shit, drill shit and stuff like that. But like I said, in between when content is kind of slow, I try to find other things to talk about. Like I may talk about the cause no jumper always have some type of drama going on. Day drama. I may talk about, you know, other shit in between time, but I like to stay with the algorithm shit. So when this happened, I'm like, okay, I can rock with it because hell, I'm not in it. Y'all know I'm not part of the YSL sector. I was visiting, you know, just to fill in the time gaps between cases, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna rock with it. But like people, it's really debatable. And you know, my stance is this, and this is why I wanted to talk about on this live, because I was looking at the comments and you know, I said kind of my view on it. I said it from both ways, like Kayla and from Infamous Sylvia. And some people was just like, no, Mickey, that's not what it is. So I'm like, well, let's talk about it. Hold on, y'all. Crystal said, yes, it's been in my algorithm, and a lot of people have the timeline so off. I said, I'm listening to Mickey. She pays attention to actual facts. Right. And this is the reason, another thing why I decided, like, this is something I can run with because it really is possible for this whole situation. Now, I've been told some things on the back end, but y'all know, regardless of me running tea or whatever, I can't just drop shit if I can't really like say anything. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how can I say this? Because I don't want nobody to run with it as a fact. But I'm being told from sources, okay, that it's actually true that it is SB, right? That's what I'm being told. But as far as like something I can pull up and show y'all and confirm or something like, I don't have none of that. That's why I left that out of the video. But But again, like I said, for content purposes, shit, fuck it. Until they confirm it, it's like, fuck it. Let's just, talk about it. So one of the comments, matter of fact, we can just go through all the comments because it's only like 15 comments. Let me pull it up. Can y'all see that? It looked kind of blurry. Well, I think it's all right. I'm gonna read to it. So Nina said Granny told Kayla, y'all listen. I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been I had popped in on a couple lives, and boy, they is dragging Sylvia. Like they is dragging Sylvia. Like they got nicknames for her, and y'all already know I've been through that shit. So I'm like, yo, I ain't with calling people names because I've been through that shit. And when you start calling people names, it kind of weaken your whole stance on that person, because if you got enough to like talk about, you don't even have to downgrade nobody. But whatever. But shout out to Nina. Nina is definitely a true supporter over here. JG said Kayla is a liar because she definitely said on one of her lives that she asked Sylvia, what do I have to do? Pay you? And that Sylvia said, yes, give me 500. Dennis Byron or Byron Dennis definitely was on another YouTuber's page saying he revealed info. So I say this, at the end of the day, just from a content creator standpoint, and I had to learn this when I was covering the O-Block case, I never said that I wouldn't release something. I just chose to wait to release it. And then it made it seem like, I hadn't flipped the script on the person. So I vowed then that when I get something to drop, I'm just going to fucking drop it. I'm not waiting, none of that. So I guess all creators have to go through that. You kind of got to make a decision what to do. Me personally, I would never, even jokingly, I would never put a price on something, because at the end of the day, like when you set yourself to like be bought like that, because again, what if she would have paid the $500? Then you're now going to be known, like people can buy you to push a narrative or not to put out shit. And I ain't never want to be like that. Because like I said, at the end of the day, everybody that comes up for content, I have met or like have came to know as a blogger. So I don't owe you no fucking loyalty, right? Now, people that have dealt with me know, like I kind of pick and choose my battles per se. Like, for example, if somebody come up to tell me like, yo, I know this, that, and that, if I can't verify it to provide it to y'all to go verify it, I'm not going to drop it, because I don't go off of hearsay for content. Because at the end of the day, whatever I say on here or put out, I'm responsible for. And I just don't like to do that. So that's just my thing. But another thing is, I don't want nobody to think they can buy me. So like, I know everybody's pushing the narrative like she was what's the word? Trying to extort her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not that type of blogger. Like, so I think Sylvia said she was joking, but again, you can't even play like that, right? Because now it's going to be in the back of people's minds, like you are able to get bought. Sylvia has a lot of connections in this YSL thing with the families and stuff like that. So right there, that like, it's just not good for business. Okay. Crystal said that part. My biggest issue with Sylvia was going around asking his family in the courtroom and asking his ex, that's the state witness. Now, let me tell you this, okay? I will say this. I did look at that little sideways that she asked his grandma, especially if you ain't got relationship with his grandma. Because I know a couple people that are content for multiple channels, even mine. And I have connections to the family where I can hit them up. But see, we got that bond. So I don't mind hitting you up, asking you something, right? For example, Muwak mom, I would hit her up and ask her something. You know what I'm saying? Because like we have that relationship. But like, if it was like, for example, if it was like, shit, King Von mom. I ain't never talked to King Von mom. I ain't never had no dealings with her. I would never hit her up to ask her some shit, right? Like that, because like we don't have that decorum with each other. So like, yeah, I thought that was weird that she just first time meeting this lady for real, you asked her is her grandson married. So I thought that was a little like definitely off the rocker. But again, that's just preference. I just wouldn't do it because I don't like that shit crazy. I'm not about to walk up to somebody and just ask them that. Now, as far as the ex, I definitely felt like she had more. I definitely feel like she shouldn't have been the one to bring that up to the ex, right? You know what I'm saying? That was messy. Now that was messy because for one, if it is true, he should have been the one to tell her. You don't know what type of shit they had going on. He probably playing all fields. And look, I got a family full of males. Okay, it's more dudes in my family than females. And one thing about it, you just never know what they be on. Like, okay, especially when they locked up. Like I know from experience, niggas be spitting game. I'm not trying to get in the middle of that. I don't know you. Like, I don't like if he's married to somebody else, that's for him to tell her. Now, as far as his ex being a state's witness, then I don't really know. Like, I don't know. Now that I think about it, because if it is true, she might be pissed. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't tell her. And then I don't know. That might be an issue because she might be like, fuck it. I'm spilling all the tea, all the beans. I'll be right back, y'all. Yeah, I gotta cut my ear on y'all because I'm starting to my knees and shit. Hold on. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Mickey, you ask, you let people know you respect people. You don't do clout moves at all. Oh yeah, not at all. Not at all. Cause like I said, I gotta deal with this shit in real life. You know, I don't be dealing with What's up, Tyran? Extremely, because they've been saying her name a lot in the trial right now. I don't speak on the situation, but it was wrong because these boys fighting for their lives. It was selfish. Hold on, wait. Yeah, she about to be called soon. Someone tried to unalive her, but she shot back and was clear. Oh shit. Oh Lord. Sylvia is too messy. I used to like her until I started seeing the messy. Also, her chat and mods add fuel to the fire. Listen, and I'm gonna say this. So after my first live, right, when we first found out that this was floating around, I told y'all that Kayla was going live. So last Wednesday, she was going live. So I was tuned into her live after I got off my live. Somebody in the chat wrote in her comments, Nick at Night is talking about you, right? So y'all know I got multiple monitors. So I pulled up Nick at Night's live on my other monitor. So I'm basically watching and listening to both lives at the same time. So in Nick at Night's chat, the viewers is saying, yo, Kayla is talking about you. And Nick and I, like, I don't know why she's talking about me. I'm just, this is content and I'm just talking. But they kept saying, yeah, she's talking real bad about you. Now, mind you, I'm watching Kayla's live. Kayla don't even mention Nick at Night. So I will say this to content creators. Hey, don't buy in to your viewers all the time because they are messy as fuck, okay? Because, again, Kayla wasn't even talking about Nick at Night, but they told Nick at Night she was talking about her to get a reaction out of her. So again, they think this is pure entertainment, so do not buy into it. I'll tell y'all now, they will definitely give you a run for your money, have you looking crazy as hell in the end, okay? Nikki, what to do? Where we at? But shit. Byron Dennis is just as messy, if not messier. And because Messy sells, Nikki, what's up? It's the audience that sell that BS. Oh, for sure. Okay. Yep. I was watching both. Nick normally don't get into that stuff. Yeah. And that's how I'm like, at the end of the day, like, of course, everybody's not gonna, agree. And when it's your time, and this is another point I was making in the video. When I say we sound all content creators, especially content creators that make noise, okay? We all go to the ringer. I had a whole sector on my ass at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all get talked about in some way. You know what I'm saying? It's always, man, as soon as I say something that goes against somebody, I'm in somebody's fucking thumbnail and title. Like it just comes, it don't bother me no more. Like at first it was kind of weird, but then once you kind of understand it, you just like, well, fuck them, you know. Like continue on with your day. So yeah, I just think that was just weird, right? But at the same time, like people, like it was somebody. I'll wait till I get to that comment though. Okay, let's keep going. Cam said Sylvia is the worst in so many ways. I'm glad it seems like TLA and AV have been distancing themselves from her and all the nonsense. Well, I will say this league did a live about it. Cause again, it's content. You know what I'm saying? It's content for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what, because I told y'all, even when it was my turn to be content, shit, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. I even had, look, music, and y'all know that's one of my closest content people. Run that shit. You know what I'm saying? Bricc baby run, like, people that folk me run, like, run it. Like, everybody's gonna run it anyway. At least I have some people that know what the fuck is going on. Run it. Like, I'm never gonna tell somebody not to run it. You know what I'm saying? Like, run it. You know, just run it as best to the truth as possible. You know, don't just be putting shit on me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Chris, you know, I don't give nobody no energy for sure. Well, I never seen anyone say anything about you, but if I do, I'm gonna go off. You're a good content creator and you speak fast. Listen, yeah, my time was last year. People really don't fuck me too hard now. I think every now and then I get hurt. Somebody will tell me about it, but it's more so I done hurt their feelings because either I say I don't believe something or I say something against what they said. I really don't care. So it just be like one of those things. The next person says this could be a conspiracy. Two YouTubers playing people for clicking views. What don't make sense is she represented Snitch 12 Woody. Damn. The reason these charges were brought and to be married to Shannon as all this just don't add up. If she has married Shannon, she will be before the court in this trial. It's alleged she filed paperwork in March and approved in July and married in August 2024. I guess we will know soon. I'm kind of confused on that. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know, but I will say this. I don't think it's a play between the two, like on some real shit. I don't think it's a play. But okay, but I kind of be like, why do people be like it's for clicks and views? Like, bruh, it's YouTube. Like, I don't know what y'all be meaning by that. Everything is for clicks and views. It's fucking YouTube. Like, that's how YouTube runs. You click it, you view it. Some things again, like I was shocked that people was caring about this like that. Like the clip from my live did like 13,000. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm talking about some real shit, it don't get 13,000. You know, and then like I said, the video I did last night, breaking it down again, got up to like 4,000 by this morning. So I'm like, well, shit, I guess people do like it. So again, it's tea or it's content because y'all like to watch this type of shit. It's messy, you know what I'm saying? It's intriguing, you know. But as far as I don't know what they talking about filing paperwork and all that, I don't know about that part. But at the end of the day, it's more so distasteful. But I don't think it's illegal because Woody was a witness. However, she only represented him as the civil part of it. So I don't think it's a conflict of interest or nothing like that. That's just my opinion. I said it before. I just think like it's distasteful of anything, you know. So, however, I do think it may have been some shady shit. If it is Shannon Stillwell that she's married to, think some shady shit had to happen. Because how the hell? Because according to Texas law, you have to like both parties have to be present for the ceremony. According to the marriage license, they were married by somebody in Texas. So I'm kind of confused about how that happened now. You know, I heard people say maybe it was Zoom, things like that. Now, I don't know the ins and outs of it. Maybe it was Zoom, but, you know, it's some type of loophole that had to take place for it to happen. Hold on, y'all got to sneeze. All right, so where we at? It was crazy for it to drop, but yet the people are saying they hope it doesn't affect him or her career. If that was genuine, they could have waited until after the trial. Look, with this YouTube shit, content shit, especially in these sectors, ain't shit about being genuine. I'll be honest with y'all. Because at one point, discussing it, like, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Without getting too much in details, but people that ever dealt with me on the back end about, and they were part of the content, they know how I am. I pick and choose if it's worth like putting it out. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's something that I know that I'm probably the only one that knows, I won't. If it's like it's not that big of a deal, I'm not about to put it out. But at the same time, I go to the source. So the only thing with Sylvia I didn't agree on, like, why were you asking everybody else except hitting up Kayla? Y'all had you know what I'm saying? Y'all had some type of relationship, just hit her up. I don't go around it. Like if I get some tea or some information and I got a connection with that person, I'm gonna hit up the source. Like, yo, I got this shit here. What's up? You know, like what's going on? Is it true? You know, I'm not about to go. So I think that was kind of like messy on her part. When you had Kayla's number, you could have just hit her up. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, that should have been Kayla's cue to get ahead of it. Like spin the narrative the way you need to spin it. I give y'all an example. Y'all know back when the whole thing with the O Block trial happened, before y'all even knew that it was about to be a mistrial that included me, I dropped that shit myself. Like I put it out on my own channel, and then I got music to interview me about it before it even hit the fucking courts. And then like once it hit the court and everybody went crazy, you know, my supporters already knew what was up because I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my thing is like put that shit out. Like nobody's gonna hang shit over my head. Like my thing is like this. If somebody hit me up and be like, yo, I got this on you, I'm gonna say drop it. Shit. Like drop it. And if it's something with some accuracy or something, I'll drop it my fucking self before you even get a chance to drop it. Okay? Like, I don't, you know, I would definitely have dropped it myself. Like, soon as I would have got wind that it's out, because regardless, even if she would have paid Sylvia not to drop it, it was going to come out anyway, like it did. You know what I'm saying? So, again, hey, you got to learn how to make this shit make sense. You think I'm about to let somebody capitalize off my shit? Nah, I'm put my shit out first and run it up. Yeah, that was a rough patch, but it was a learning lesson for me too. It was a learning lesson how to navigate this internet shit. Now it was dropped on Twitter first. The girl didn't need to post that paperwork for it. That's how it came to YouTube. It was gonna eventually come out because according to Sylvia, the news people showed it to her. So I just feel like it could have been contained a little bit better. Like if Sylvia would have probably just asked her straight up. Now you know went to the grandma, you know went to some other lady, like you know went around too many people asking about it. It's just it's just too much. It's just too much because again, you don't know who heard you talking. You don't know who else saw it from the news people, and the fact that the news people was passing around like that, like I'm like the hell, it's just messy as hell. Big D always pops up in the comments. Why that did it just now? Okay. Said the cat came out the drawers. In the video I said it came out the bed. The cat came out the bed. Who's his lawyer? It is not Kayla. She sure is talking a lot for someone who doesn't want to talk. Oh, the video is called Lil Woody's lawyer. Well, she was Lil Woody's lawyer. Like, I guess maybe I probably should have put X, but whatever. I understand that she's a blogger, but the two of them have been dealing with each other. Why would she be being so messy? This is why she is having problems. I used to like her until around the time she was arrested. Hold on one second. All I'm saying, this is what I mean about being a blogger. At the end of the day, I have gained a lot of work relationships as being a blogger for sure. However, I be clear in any relation, even if we cool as fuck. When it comes to the information, right? I would do a lot of research behind it no matter what. I would definitely reach out to you, but I'm going to drop it, right? Now, for example, like some months back, remember THF Bezul? It was alleged he got shot, right? I'm like, oh shit, I was on live with y'all. And I'm like, okay, let me just hit him up and ask him. And he said, no, that's cap, whatever. I ran the story, but I added, I spoke to him. He said it's cap. So, like, you have to just show, like, you got to run the story. But it's just about being as when you have connection to the content, it shouldn't have been no reason why you didn't just contact her. Hell, to be honest, they could have worked together to drop the shit. Same way I did with, excuse me, with music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew it was coming. Like, bruh, put it on your channel and run it. Like, you're going to be the first to have it out there. So I just feel like it could have been worked together a little bit more than what it was. But at the same time, you can't set your standards thinking that this is your friend. I'm going to be honest. Not saying that it's not possible to be friends with somebody that's a blogger. But at the end of the day, you have to know certain shit as a blogger has to be told, right? Especially for your audience. And Kayla should have just been aware of that. I just feel like. I know she's new to the whole YouTube shit, but she should have just been aware of that. Because the same way she's using this as momentum for whatever, because again, she done said she ain't clearing up shit. She done said don't have her start releasing receipts and shit. So she playing into it or whatever. And again, myself, I look at Kayla as a YouTuber. I don't see her as an attorney. So it's just like, what do you expect? Is all I'm saying. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah. Well, Sylvia did mention that attorney was dating an inmate. The contraband cell phone is how it was discovered. She didn't reveal the attorney, but explained that the jail man had a red. Oh, see, I didn't even hear about that. I think somebody put that in the comments too, something about that red code. But yeah, and the guys talk to the attorney girlfriend. All I'm saying, like I've been getting some. I can't really. I don't really want to put that shit in the air like that, but I've been hearing some stuff, but it's nothing that I can really put out as like the type. It's not the type of content I do, because it's just shit that people been hitting me up telling me or whatever. That's down there in Atlanta. All I can say is this: Kayla is a young attorney. Okay, she's from Atlanta. She has made it clear she's from Atlanta. I'm pretty sure, she finds herself possibly getting close to like some of these people, and Shannon may be one of the people she got close to. If indeed she's married to Shannon, she should have known that shit was gonna fucking blow up. That's gonna be the conversation. If she's not married to Shannon Stillwell, shame on her for letting them run wild like this too. I will say that, because at a certain degree, you can't say that people trying to clout chase off your name if you ain't trying to clear it up. You want it to happen, because in actuality, if you really ain't married to Shannon Stillwell, you should have did this shit last week, like on some real stuff. Once you saw how wild it was getting, you should have did it. Now, if people were still running with the narrative that you was lying, that's clout chasing, because you done cleared it up and they still running with what they running with. But you can't say, you know what I'm saying, that people are clout chasing off you. In actuality, you know what I'm saying, you doing the same shit. Now, I don't blame you, because hell, like I said, when I went through my situation, I damn sure dropped video with myself in the title, dropping it, but I just, like I said, as far as him fighting for his life right now, because she took to her Instagram and put the praying hands with him. Now, it wasn't him and Yak got it. It was just him and Max on there. So, you take that how you want. But at the same time, it's like, her marrying him, I don't think is going to play a part into nothing going on with the case. Like on some real shit, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Now, Sylvia contacting the girl who used to be engaged, so that might be another issue. Because now she might say, well, fuck you, nigga. I'm about to tell it all. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, it was going to come out. I just want the guys to get the same support and a fair trial. Yeah, I don't think, like I said, again, it's messy as fuck and it's content on YouTube. I really don't see the legal aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see like how it would affect them. Like on some real shit. Shannon, oh yeah, I don't see how this would affect them at all. What it do, Blue? When Miss Sylvia said Rough Riders, that's our shade room for Atlanta. They been dissing KB. Damn, I was still wondering what Rough Riders. Shout out to Shy for letting us know what the hell that was. Cause shit, I was thinking what DMX some shit. Cause I had never heard of it. So okay, the shade room for Atlanta. And it be, you know, again, that's what she from. She made clear on Twitter. Matter, let me pull up her Twitter real quick. She was popping shit. She said, yo, you know I'm from East Atlanta. I think that's what she said, East Atlanta. I was like, pop your shit for now. What is her name on here? Boop, 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 boop. Now that's that's her background. Like I said, look, at the end of the day, now I don't. Oh, y'all can't see what the hell I'm looking at. Now, at the end of the day, I don't, like I said, I ain't knocking her for, like, her come up off this, just like I don't knock Woody for his come up off this. But, bruh, that's her freaking banner on her Twitter is from the YSL case. Like, come on now. That's funny. All right, let's see. What the hell is this? Y'all, look, listen. One thing I have learned about this situation, I'm so glad I don't text none of y'all, okay? Because y'all be so ready to put text messages out so it don't make no sense. Listen, I done fell out with a couple people on this YouTube shit. Whether it was like, no matter what the reason is, I done fell out with something. I don't never fucking put out a fucking text message screenshots. Like, what the? I don't even get down like that. It's either you gonna believe what I said or you ain't gonna believe what I said. I'm not like, it's one person in particular I can't stand now. I'll never put out no messages. Like, I don't agree with that shit. That's why I don't text nobody. I ain't texting none of y'all ever. Okay? Cause what the fuck? Like, that's crazy as fuck. I'm not putting out, that's like, look, when me and Music had like a disagreement one time, and it was more so somebody said the wrong shit that had him thinking. So I'm like, bruh, I said, you already know that's pussy shit. That's whole shit. I ain't about to fucking put out no messages. Like, what the hell? And we laughed so hard about it. He was like, you know what, you right. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Like, yeah, don't ever think no shit. Like, I'm not putting out no damn messages. Now I may talk about what we said, but I ain't about to fucking put out no messages. That's too much. That's just me as a real person. Like, I'm not about to do all that. I'm not about to go looking through our messages. But whatever. That's just my own personal view. So what does it say? It says, I know you're not the one that got Sylvia Rule 22 modified because it was me. Then laughing emoji. Wait, what? I'll send you the email I sent Whitaker. What's your email? Sent. I don't like no one being scared of something or accused of something I did. First and foremost, why the fuck is y'all emailing the judge and shit? Like what the fuck? Like, y'all be playing. I think at this point, y'all think y'all part of YSL for real. Y'all be emailing that judge to them. That's making people started lying on me my first year on YouTube, and I refuse to suppose they were lying because I don't do that type of shit. I ain't with that shit. Like, And I'm the type of person, if I said it, wrote it, I'll stand on my shit. You ain't got to show shit. I'll say what I said now. But so yeah, I ain't with that shit. So I don't know does it show who messages? The crazy part, Is you blacked out like that shit, you still not exposed to shit. I wouldn't care if you blocked out my name or not. Putting that shit. So that just shows a lot about the character, like for real. Kayla said, hey, y'all find something safe to do. Hey, she said, hey, don't get it twisted. She's still gangster out here, okay? She reposted. Nah, for real, as much as you fuck with her the long way, I can't believe that hoe would even send out y'all messages. These hoes do anything for clout. And don't get me started on that big-headed MF Dennis by fo I do too much. Well, I would say this though, like on just to be like really neutral in this situation. I mean, you basically came out and said like a so-called blogger was trying to extort you and shit. Like, I mean, you kind of opened the door. You ain't say her name, but you opened the door for that shit because she knew it was her. Even though we ain't know it was her. You know, she knew it was. You know, she knew it. So, hey, I don't know like the timing of everything. I'm just going off of outside looking in. Look, I don't want no smoke because I don't really give a damn about the situation. This is all for content for me. But I kind of feel like y'all both just was doing too much. Kayla was doing too much and Sylvia in their own way. Like regardless, even though this is Kayla's situation, she know how this shit go. Like, you know, like she know how this shit go. When she stepped on YouTube, when she got on YouTube and started covering YSL, she knew what she was getting into. Like for real. Like she knew what she was getting into. She used to say it. You know what I'm saying? She saw what Woody went through. Like this shit here, like come on. But I don't know. I think it's everybody's like favorite thing. Like, cause even Sylvia, they both like trying to like be right in the situation when in actuality both of them was wrong as hell, you know. But I guess, you know, the thing is to play victim, I guess. And I mean that shit just sometimes you just gotta stand on it. Like I don't get it twisted. Like in some situation I was right and I was defending myself. But you know, I'm gonna tell y'all a situation like, for example, even though I still stand on what I did with the Mama Duck situation with the wearing the free move up shirt, I still saw my fault in that. You know what I'm saying? But I just stood on like it was my decision. That's what I chose to do, and like let it be what it is. You know, and it's just that like you know. I can't fault her for how she felt about it. So it just comes a point where you just got to take a accountability in the situation, but still just stand on it. Like at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad, but I see, you know, the fault of it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. She said, remember, I'm still from East Atlanta. I kind of wonder what the fuck does that really mean? I'll be honest. Like, what did that mean? I'm still from East Atlanta. Like, what does that mean? Like, that was kind of random. Like, if I say some shit like, yo, I'm still from, you know, the 803, I'm saying it like, don't fuck with me. Like, don't get it twisted. I'll turn up on this bitch. Like, that's how so I wonder why she said it like that. Like, what that mean? What you saying? You about to fucking take off the red bottoms and like stomp a hole or some shit? Like, I wonder what she meant by that. That's crazy. And again, like I said, that's why I'm be looking at Kayla as a lawyer. She be giving me just content creator vibes. Oh, she said, y'all don't want me to get active and start exposing shit for real. What's up, King Newski? East Atlanta is on 6. Gucci Man 21 Savage, but who cares? Right. That's I'm like, it gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Some type of significance that she said it like that. Like, you know. East Atlanta mainly zone 6 with Gucci from all the hitters. So I see that's what I'm like. Maybe she's trying to say like she'll stomp a mud hole in your ass. I don't know. We can only assume, but that's what she said. She can't be from East Atlanta. Good morning, Shiny. So I don't know what that was about, but shit. Y'all, look, she said, don't get it twisted. But anytime a motherfucker starts saying they about to start exposing shit, it's clout. I don't give, even if you really got some shit to expose. Cause like that right, they make me look at you sideways. Cause for one, just cause you mad or in your feelings, what the hell is you exposing shit for? Like, what is that gonna do besides egg the shit on? Like, one thing I learned about the internet, you can fucking say show from A through Z and not miss near letter. And it's gonna still be somebody that see that shit every other letter. So like exposing shit for what? This shit still gonna run rapid. Like for real. Like at the end of the day, like at first that's why I told you it really didn't matter if she cleared it up or not, because there's gonna still be some people saying, yo, she married SB, she lying. It's still gonna be that, even if she didn't marry him. But it was just a fact, like keep the shit contained, just say it's not your husband. And like I said, Matt Short, damn sure ain't clarified if Shannon Stillwell married her. He just clarified that's not his client that's in jail in Texas for that child shit. So peep that shit too. KB put ice cream cone on your face, then I know it's, oh my God. She said she will go there if you take it there. That's what I took from it. Shout out to Kayla. All right. Not clearing up shit. Clout chasing ass bitches and hoes. Won't get no clout from me, but you know God got us. Kayla ass full of shit. She playing into that. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's really not no clout chasing. Like, you giving them the clout because you ain't denying it, or you ain't fucking saying it's true. You giving people content. Hell, you done gave me content, so shit for me, don't say shit. Just hell. Long as the people want to talk about, we'll fucking run it. But yeah, that's not really clout chasing when you giving them the shit to talk about though, on some real shit. Like I said, clout chasing would be if you never, like, if you came out and said, no, Shannon Stillwell is not my husband, but people still making up stories like you lying. That's clout chasing. Cause like, damn, the girl done told you that's not her husband. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's some clout chasing. But shit, ain't no my clout chasing, Kayla. Shit, you just, matter of fact, let me look at something. Because that last live, because I think everybody was waiting to see if she was gonna address. Let me see. I don't really be watching her because I don't even be watching Woody no more. So like, because again, I was just visiting YSL. It gave me something to talk about during my downtime of my like drill content. So I don't really be watching that shit no more. It kind of fell out my algorithm. Yeah, because if you look at just her lives and shit, she got 16K for that live. This is when the shit hit the news, or hit the YouTube world. And that was pretty good, other than when she on live with Woody. Oh, she had a pretty good one 2 weeks ago. So, and with Kat. So, I mean, it ain't like she really getting too much out of it. Like, to be honest, when you really look at it all, it still averaged out to be what she was doing anyway. So yeah, by you not addressing it and shit, you just giving other people time to get some views off you, like on some real shit. It's funny that the judge wouldn't allow her KB 203. Then a letter showed up to get rid of someone 203. What the fuck is 203, Shani? I feel like both ladies are in the wrong. I agree with you with that. They are both in the wrong for sure. And then they knew each other. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'll tell y'all this. A lot of people want me and AK-47 to like be mad at each other. Like, I don't even know, like, it's always somebody that's trying to put us against each other. But on some real shit, anytime one of us feels some type of way about something one of us said, we hit each other up and clear that shit. Boom. We, like, it don't even have to be content. We hit each other up, clarify, boom. Me and music, boom. Me and Sadie, boom. Like, anybody that I rock with content creator wise, we have an open dialogue. Remo, all that shit. Bricc, baby, like, we'll hit each other up and there's no problem. So like, being that they all had access to each other, they all did lives together. Like, I don't understand why it even led to the point you got to expose some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? Y'all should really be rocking with each other if it's true, if it's for real. She did click on one of the lives where Mel from X that put the paperwork was on. It was a smaller channel. Oh, Rule 20. Okay, because I was like, what is 203? She said it wouldn't matter if she said yes or no. I find out loud for you, man. Yeah, let me know. Y'all be funny and said you AK and said it. Hey, don't like my brothers from another, like for real, for real. Let me tell y'all a story about Steady Nash real quick. I'm glad we even brought up Steady Nash. Listen. Yesterday, me and Steady Nash was chopping it up about some content, right? And y'all know he a truck driver. So I guess he stopped to like a truck stop or some shit, right? And then all of a sudden I heard him say, yo, bruh, say excuse me next time I'm on the phone. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm trying to be nosy, listen. Then the phone started acting crazy because he was near the mountains. I'm like, what happened? What happened? So I hear him talking or whatever. Then all of a sudden I hear like a voice box, like, you know, like an interpreter. Right? So he was like, oh shit. Why the man was Russian, he didn't even speak English. So like I guess said he must have swore up at the dude, said the man was just so scared, trembling, trying to get the interpret thing to work to talk to Seti. Said the whole gas station was looking at him. I said, bruh, that shit is wild. You done scared the man to the point he can't even bring up the interpreter. And I'm like, you a big dude. I know that man probably was smaller than you and probably scared out his fucking mind. Okay, like that shit crazy. Yeah, that was a quick little story. Well, tell said that he ain't have to get me blocked from my channel for saying wife beater. He embarrassed me so deep. Oh Lord. What? Y'all get the lights up for real, get the lights up. We having a good conversation over here, just chilling, parlaying.
Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up on your girl, Mickey Truth. We is live with it.
Oh, Tell said I'm in Atlanta. He lives in LA. I slang it different. We say wife beater, tank top. Yo, and it was so crazy. We was talking about slang yesterday because, like, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. I be feeling like an old ass lady. I don't be understanding the lingo. And then y'all know I'm from South Carolina, okay? Like, I just know how we say shit and what it means. I don't know no West Coast people in real life until I became a content creator. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know, like, other than like in Detroit, I ain't really had nobody up north. And I ain't know nobody in Texas besides until I became a creator. So a lot of this shit be new. And I be having to ask people what shit be meaning because I be like, what the fuck? I don't even be knowing what the hell be going on. Like, even like with the Chicago shit, like the goofy stuff. Like, I just automatically, like, goofy ain't a good word anyway. So, like, it was easy to kind of figure out goofy was like a shot at somebody. But yeah, a lot of that shit being too much. Oh, a white beater. But you said wife beater? Yeah, wife beater. I done heard people say it like that. That's funny. But yeah, so yeah, he was telling me about the different, because let me tell y'all, he had text me MEH, right? And I'm like, what the fuck does MEH mean? I had to Google that shit. So I'm like, bro, why didn't you just say I don't care? Like, why you didn't you say I don't care? Like, why what the fuck? Because I didn't even know what it meant. Like, and a lot of like the abbreviation, I be having to text my daughter, like, yo, what this mean? I be feeling old as hell. Like, for real. He was on those white people live. I said, Sandy, you got your wife beater on. He said, Chandine, bro, don't say that. I was fighting for my life. Tell Sandy I'm on get that game. Listen, shout out to Sandy Nash. So that's like I told him, he's like a big brother. Like I never had, because I know I'm the only child. But like, that's why I be like, when people, like when the viewers be trying to put us against each other, I'm like, y'all, I'm locked in. We locked in. Like, sometimes like we know for content purposes, like, you know, we'll kind of go up and just for content, but it's like it's no smoke with none of us. Like, for real, I'm talking about just our little crew. It's no smoke. Like, on some real shit. That's why, you know, like I said, it's normally not too many people try to put me and Teddy Nash against each other. It's normally me and AK-47. But again, AK, no, it'd be like friendly banner. Like, I think the one time I got mad at AK because he called me a bitch. And I was like, what the fuck? But again, we had a conversation on the back end, cleared it up. But it was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? And then somebody just clipped the part where he said that. But then we clipped the part where he came back, was like, my bad, you know what I'm saying? I ain't meant to say that. So yeah, it was funny though. Baby, you gotta ask the youngest about them acronyms. They make something up every month. I'm telling you, like, I be like, yo, I be telling my daughter, like, what is this? But yeah. But to sum up the whole thing with Caleb Bumpus and Infamous Sylvia is just they both wrong. That's just like point blank period. And I know we like to say, well, it's her business, whatever, whatever. It ain't no such thing as her business when you are in the spotlight, when you have made yourself part of this situation. Because to be honest, Kayla could have walked the fuck off after she got off the case with Woody. She could have walked the fuck off from the shit and continued with her life. But instead, she chose to embrace it and monetize off of it, which is her right. And I don't knock her for it, but it just comes with it. That's why I said, like, when I made the decision to monetize off of the whole situation that happened in Chicago, I knew what was going to come with that shit. It comes with people going to rock with you and people ain't going to rock with you. Simple. You just got to stand on 10. Now, my only question though, when they do come out, and if it is Shannon Stillwell, is when the fuck did this shit take place? Because just 10 months ago, he was engaged to somebody else, and I could have sworn when Kayla first came on, she was saying that she had a boyfriend that was with her. So I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on. I sent it on X, Mickey. The one I sent you is someone else streaming the other video. Original video is gone. She definitely inserted herself into this whole YSL situation. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it come with it. And enough, and just YouTube period, right? Because y'all know I bounce around through the sectors, but like for the most part, I cover like the drill shit now. But in depth, I hate to say it. Like I had to really think about it, like, I have covered a lot of deaths. Like my channel started long little takeoff on a rapper being killed. You know what I'm saying? So like, like that's why when people come and say talk about, like, somebody was in my comments the other day was like, talk about the poor educational system. Bro, when have I ever talked about that type of shit though? Like on some real stuff. Like my channel ain't about that. Not saying I don't personally care about it, but my channel ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of those things, like it just is what it is. And like people may think like my channel is full of young viewers. My channel viewers, the main age group is 25 and up that watch my shit. So I look at the analytics on my channel and it just be like, hey, I guess we want to be young at heart. Yeah, y'all, you know what? That twin shit, because I don't be understanding the concept of twin shit. Because I be like, okay, so are you saying y'all twin because y'all cool as fuck? But I done heard like a couple say they twins, and I'm just like, what the fuck does that mean? Like what does that mean? Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. So like when I decide, okay, so I'm just gonna do November, right? When I decide what to do for content, right? This is what I look at. And like I said, YouTube is pretty good at telling us the tea. This is what I look at. Because it tells me what your audience watches. So in the last 7 days, it'll tell me what a lot of y'all be watching, right? And it says like the YSL stuff, Caleb Bumpus, YSL, Shannon Stillwell, secretly married, and all that. So when I see that, I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm about to drop something, and that's why I dropped something on Caleb Bumpus. So again, I go off of what channel be having on YouTube, like on some real stuff. Like even when it comes to like, say for example, if it's something now, because if I really don't like it, I ain't gonna really too much watch it, like talk about it. However, I'll go looking at like the actual channels y'all like to watch, right? Because they'll tell me that too. So y'all watch Teddy Nash, King AK-47. This one, I don't give a damn what they talk about. I'm never going to do one of their videos, okay? Cuff Boys, Paralegal, Institute, Dale Show will never do one of his videos. Music, I don't know. Class EBs, I think he do YSL. Truth Teller, That person, I think she do like spiritual stuff and lead attorney and stuff like that. So I'll look at these channels because these are the channels y'all watch. Okay, and that's how I go off of. And to be honest, at one point in time, I wasn't doing that, and I wasn't making no fucking money. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't making no money. But since I started doing that, I've been making money. So to those that be like talk about free lunch and all that shit, that's not what y'all be watching. Y'all can tell that shit to somebody else. Y'all ain't on here watching the protests and shit. Y'all over here watching setting ass hookah anonymous fucking AK-47, and y'all want to talk about what I be talking about. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. You take suggestions from your people. So no, fact, I'll be honest, because if I wouldn't have followed y'all up with this Kayla shit, I wouldn't have never put out the video, and I probably would have missed out for sure. I'm off topic, but Lil Zay, someone got 14 months for a switch in New York. Sound like he one of those them co-conspirators. I don't think so. Crazy folks game. I don't think so. He could be at this point. I mean, he could. I just don't think so. I don't even think he was like in they shit like that, because then they robbed him or some shit. Like, I don't even think he was like locked in with them doing like on some shit like that. I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, didn't they rob him? Didn't like OTF rob him or some shit? OTF affiliates. That was before I started doing the drill content. But I think like some shit like that happened. But 14 months ain't nothing. He about to get out, because I swear he done been in there at least like a year or close to it. But yeah, y'all. Hold on. So yeah, y'all. So when those new viewers or viewers that be like, why you don't talk about this? Is because y'all don't want to. That's not what y'all into right now. I base my shit around what y'all be watching. Let me make sure ain't no comments I need to put out. Now it is a lot of comments. Okay. So my Queen Royal said all you have to do is put their name in public records on marriage documents and see if the license is there. If they are, it's a conflict of interest. She can't be on the case. I mean, we already, and that's another thing, y'all. With this Caleb Bumpus thing, we already know that she's married. Like, that's not the question. We already know this because we found it online. We found the certificate. Now, somebody said that the certificate said it's on Zoom. I ain't seen no shit like that. Let me see. Y'all just be putting shit in my comments sometimes. I be having to fact check. Because sometimes we want to delete some of y'all comments when y'all put info out there, because I'm pretty sure it be wrong. But then I just be letting y'all rock out. But hold on, because let me see who she said put it out. Cause yeah, somebody, I don't think that shit didn't say that. It did not say that. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, how do I get to the freaking page I was on? You know, something. I ain't see nothing saying nothing about no damn. Let me see what that comment said again. Said the Fit Lawyer ATL found a marriage certificate. They say it was by Zoom. Why the hell did it say it was by Zoom? I don't know what my sister. What this is not required. This video must be returned. Where the hell did they say it was Zoom? Where did they say that at? Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. The Fit Lawyer ATL. I done heard the name before. Why I can't find nobody? They don't have a YouTube channel? The Fit, did I spell it wrong? The Fit Lawyer. Oh, there we go. She must have said it on some other shit because I don't even see nothing on her channel. Alright, I don't know about, I don't see where they got the Zoom shit from. The way that comment under my post said it was via Zoom. That marriage certificate don't say nothing about no Zoom. So I don't know where that came from. Alright. Feed. Like, come on, people. Like, she was on Lee's show when they talked about it possibly being Zoom. And you see how like it's possible, right? But people running with it like, oh yeah, she said that's how it happened. That should be crazy. Like for real. Black Butterfly, what it do? All right, y'all responding to some comments. Next person said, wrong Shannon. There is a person, same name, incarcerated in Texas, fighting his own situation. So I seen it. This was also cleared up by Shannon, by Stillwell attorney Max. It is not his client. So Kayla shouldn't have to clear anything else. His attorney spoke. Hold on. He didn't clear up that he wasn't married. Like, come on, y'all. And see, this is why I make it so much content, like on some real shit. This is what makes content, right? It's because it's always somebody that don't really understand or listen the whole way through. So it gonna leave a loophole. And I learned this with the Rich Homie Quan shit. Okay. I learned that with Rich Homie Quan. Don't open-ended situations. I had October, we pretty much did Rich Homie Quan for the full month of October. Like the shit was crazy. Exactly, Black Butterfly. Like the shit was crazy. But that's the content game. But I'm so glad we stopped talking about the Rich Homie Quan situation. Cause I tried my best with that one. I was so over talking about it, but again, I went off the analytics and that's what y'all want to talk about. But boy, I think I had to call people slow, and I was like, man, I'm gonna freak around, lose my channel. I done see all these people slow, and it was just a lot, okay. But yeah, all right. Let's see what's next. I think that's all. All right, that's all I want to respond to right now. All right, did I clear up the queue? All right. So yeah. So we basically talked about my content that I had. What y'all got something else y'all want to dive into? Because that was really all I had for today. Because obviously there's no update on, Lil Durk. Shawnee, yes. Hey, so if y'all was with me for the Rich Homie Quan content month, I couldn't sleep almost the whole month of October. But yes, I am finally able to go to bed. So, like I told y'all, I ain't big on, the spirit world and stuff, but I really do feel like it was definitely that content keeping me up, like for real, for real. But once I don't even remember how I ended up. I think I did like one final live, and I was just like, I'm not talking about it no more. And yeah, I'm able to sleep better now. Yep. So that was weird because I could not sleep to save my life in October. Like from my birthday to like maybe the week before Halloween, I could not sleep. Like I wasn't able to fall asleep during the day. At night, I would probably fall asleep for like an hour or two or something like that. Yeah, I'm so glad that has come to pass. So yeah, that was definitely. Should I say you did more than APD, so you are appreciated. Appreciate it. Look, because I lost a lot of sleep. Okay, a lot of sleep, and it's so crazy because shoot, someone sent me something, and it was in relationship to Rich Homie Quan situation, and I was like, I was about to run it, and then I said no, but I want to sleep. I don't want to open them. I might drop it though if I can find all the clips I need for it. I might drop it. But because it actually was intriguing to say the least. I might drop it though. I don't know. I found out about like 2 days ago. So, Rich Homie Quan situation, mysterious death. Yep, I had to take that stuff in a little at a time. It was a lot, and I had a deep dive in. Y'all had me deep dive into that, so it was definitely definitely a lot. Wipe down TV, what to do? And it was a lot, but yeah, I may drop the video. I got to think about it, like for real. But somebody did give me some good content. Hold on. I say it's good content because I know those, especially those that think it was like an inside job. Me doing this video is gonna wake that shit back up. And I'm just like, oh my God, we're gonna go down a rabbit hole again. So that's why I've been like I said, I found out about 2 days ago, but y'all know I don't do shit on the weekends with content. So yesterday when I was like writing down my videos for yesterday, I was like, damn, should I do it? So I don't know. I might do it. I might do it today or tomorrow. Cause I'm supposed to like drop videos, content 5 times a week. So I choose Monday through Friday. So y'all may get it this week. I just gotta take time and find the clips for it. But it's gonna be heavy, heavy on allegedly on that one. And it's like something that's been floating around, but I just never like indulged in it. And I'm like, damn, maybe I need to indulge in it. So yeah, y'all might see it soon. But other than that, because like I said, right now, content is kind of scarce. Like, it's really not much going on, like on some real stuff. So, Rich Homie Quan, I believe, was inside drugs and calling him a rat. Everyone chose sides with Thug and Birdman. Atlanta chose Thug. Yeah, that rat shit. And then I had to even look back, and I was like, shit, I was one of a few bloggers that didn't run that shit. I was like, man, that shit look cap. Like they was basing this shit off on some like unverified paperwork that don't look like no type of statement I ever seen police wise. And just ran that shit in the mud like that. Like I used to be on his live, and they used to put on there and racks under his comments and shit. So that's a lot. If you find it intriguing, definitely drop it. Yeah, it's intriguing. It's definitely Pandora's box. And see, I got to be real clear when I drop it though. Like, I'm not freaking going down a rabbit hole with it until we actually like, it's like an allegation, right? It's definitely an allegation that's kind of backed up by like some supporting details, but not like, I'll just drop the video. But yeah, I'm not going down a rabbit hole with it though. It's going to be a video. I'm going to drop it. And until something massive come out connecting it, then I'll do it. But yeah, so my rich homie Quan, conspiracy theories, y'all get one more video I'm gonna drop, and y'all just gonna have to talk amongst each other in the comments until something else come out. So I am not fooling with y'all, okay? I am not fooling with y'all. Let me see what else. Oh, so those from the O Block sector. The government now has until December 16th to turn in their response to all the motions filed, like the motion to dismiss and all that. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's like real weird that the government is taking this long to respond to these motions. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause Muwap had his motions in for months. And it's just like, why is this taking y'all so long? So they sentencing might be moved back even further because once the government responds, the defendants get to respond again, and then the judge gets to rule on it. So that's gonna be a lot. So for those that's been waiting for that, the sentencing and stuff to happen, I really don't think it's gonna happen no time soon. Right now, I think they're scheduled for like January. I doubt it's gonna take place. It's probably gonna be even further than that, like for real. I haven't done 1 ounce of work. So no, he hasn't. See, the thing is, they had, I think the original date was May to put in their motion. So his motion to dismiss, his motion for a new trial, all that is still active because the government haven't responded to it. And it just makes you think like, why is it taking y'all so long? Like, if your case was so solid, because remember, Muwap's whole stance is y'all didn't have no evidence on this. There's no way I should have been found guilty. Like, y'all had one witness that said he knew me when I was 12, couldn't point me out in the courtroom, but pointed me out in the video. That was all the evidence they had on Muwap. They had nothing else. They didn't have no other eyewitnesses that saw him, none of that. So it's a lot with that one. I'm upset about Louie mess in Atlanta. Okay, so now I told y'all the other day, as far as making truth, I can't verify what O Block Louie is wanted for or where he's wanted at. I hear people saying that he's wanted in connection to a murder in Atlanta. I haven't been able to confirm this. This is why I put my post the other day out on my channel. Hold on. So this is why I wrote this on my channel. So I haven't like been doing anything with it because again, I can't confirm why or where it's from. I've tried. I haven't been able to verify it. So I watched, I think it was Street News TV. Matter of fact, let's watch it. We can watch it together. Hold on. And it'll be clear why I had wrote what I wrote. So hold on. I think it's so many different. I think he's Street News TV. I think that's his. Let me see. Is this him? Yeah, Street News TV. All right, we're gonna watch this video. I like Street News TV. Shout out to Street News TV. Can y'all see that? Let's see. Yeah, y'all can see it.
The man that O Block Louie was charged with killing, his name is Tyreek LeVay. Now, LeVay's mother actually went to Reddit and spoke on his situation. She has seen a lot of the documentaries that are out there. He was supposed to be the blood that King Von killed in Atlanta. He was in a lot of documentaries. A specific one that I can remember was the Trap Lord Ross documentary. She said Tyreek LeVay is a real person who was murdered in Atlanta. He was the father of 7 children, and he worked as a security guard and had just got accepted to start training to drive 18-wheeler trucks. He was a son, brother, uncle, grandchild, father, nephew, and cousin. I don't know if King Von killed my son or not. I'm seeing the YouTube videos just like everybody else. All I know is my son is gone. We just want answers and justice. Blank had just turned 27 a month before he was killed. He wasn't in any type of gang like they said on one of the YouTube videos. I've been trying to see if they are real or not. I've tried to get the videos taken down. I'm still grieving this. And every time I turn around, there's another video. My son's case is still unsolved and no one is talking. So,
all right. So this is why I put that out on my channel, right? Because according to what Street News TV said, the mother is saying the case is unsolved. So that's why I'm like, well, if the case is unsolved, that means they don't have nobody charged in the case, right? Because if they had, like, for example, even if, right, they thought King Von did it, knowing King Von is deceased, it still will be considered solved to the police, and they would have said the suspect is deceased, right? So like for the mother to say her son's case is still unsolved, but then you're saying that they have a suspect charged, which would be allegedly Louie, because he's literally sitting in jail in Chicago for a warrant from out of state, don't make sense to me. And then I'm gonna be honest. When Street News TV said that Trap Lord Ross put that shit in a documentary, let me tell you, at first, once upon a time, I thought Trap Lord Ross was like a good researcher, right? But lately, I've been noticing like where he gets his info from, and he's not that good of a researcher because he's been putting out some false information. And at least the last 2 videos I saw that he recently dropped. So I'm like, I don't even want to take his research abilities at face value, right? So I requested whatever they had available for this case, for the Tyreek LeVay case. I'm waiting to hear back from it, and I'm gonna just see, like, do they have somebody listed? Because it just doesn't make sense for a case to be considered unsolved to the family. And then another thing, if it was official, meaning if the police actually had a suspect, the family would have known. They wouldn't have to learn about it through no documentary on YouTube, like on some real stuff. Now, y'all know the King Von documentary that Trap Lord Ross blew up off of. I didn't watch it. I think I watched, like, we tried to get through like the first hour, and then I turned off. I'm like, it just don't make sense. So again, I don't know what that's about, but I'm looking into it. What's up, Seth Virgo? I'll be honest, I ain't gonna say per se slutty murder. I personally felt like if he was gonna be charged with something, it was gonna be something stemming from the night that King Von was murdered. I don't know in particular if it's slutty murder or not, but I just personally feel like it would have been in regards to something like that. But once I know more, I'll be able to put the Mickey True stamp on it. Just right now, it just don't make sense. Because if the mom is saying it's unsolved, then how the hell do they have a suspect? It would have been like closed. Like once you officially charge, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, it's closed. If y'all don't even technically have to ever been involved in something, just watch First 48. When the police charge and arrest a suspect, what they do? Change the shit on the board and then let the DA go from there, right? But as far as police investigation, if a suspect is charged, it's closed. If it's more than one suspect, and again, if it's something dealing with King Von, shit, he's deceased, that's still the same. But if it's more than one suspect and somebody's not caught, it's an ongoing investigation. But if no one has been charged, then it's unsolved. So when the mom saying it's unsolved, I feel like, yeah, somebody's reaching. And one thing I've learned about Reddit, shout out to Chiracology. Okay, salute to them. But let me tell you, sometimes they will put together their own theories that sound real convincing, but it's based off of them just reading through posts and shit. Not technically what the police has put together or like based off the police information, okay? And a lot of bloggers will run with that shit from Reddit real quick. Like they will run with that shit, okay? With no problem. Like for sure. I didn't watch his mess either, yeah. That's why I asked that, because Slutty was killed at night. But in actuality, like if they're gonna charge him with, because according to what we know, Slutty was killed by the police, right? So if they're gonna pin Slutty murder on him, then that means bond's gonna be put on him. All the shootings of Track, Tim, everybody's gonna be put on him if they're gonna do it like that. So like yesterday, now I chose not to do it on my channel because it's just so much blood and shit. But I tell y'all to go watch Chirac Humor's clip of the actual incident when Oblak Louie was shot by the police. Now, without a doubt, Oblak Louie was definitely shot by the police. We see it clear as day. Like the shit looked like some shit off of like Grand Theft Auto. Like this, it was wild. Okay, like I said, it's just so much blood. I just right. But yeah, and it was so crazy. Like I know the police probably thought he was gone because he was laid out on the ground, stretched out. He didn't move. And all of a sudden, he like got up. Like shit, that shit crazy. Y'all go watch that. Like for real. Like go shout out to Chirac Humor. You know that's my dog. Y'all go watch his that, because boy, that's crazy. Okay, but he was definitely gunned out. But to be honest, I don't even see how he will win a lawsuit against the police. And I'm just gonna be real. I don't see how he will have won, because according to that body count, he was literally running up the street shooting while the police was standing right there. Like literally. I don't know. I just don't see how he would win a lawsuit, because it wouldn't have been a wrongful, like they didn't do nothing wrong. Like to me, like that shit sounded like fucking bombs over Baghdad. Like if y'all haven't watched the video, go watch it. But like, I don't know all the legal technicalities of what police procedure is, but just outside looking in, like you literally see Louie running up the street shooting at somebody. And then the police shot him. Because I guess he didn't see him or whatever. So I think it would have been a justified shooting, to be honest. And with justified shooting, they don't have liability. Like you can't sue them for that. Now, if for example it was unjustified, that's a different situation. But to me, it seems like it would have been justified. Now I have reached out to GBI, which is Georgia Bureau of Investigation, to see if the case has been closed. Because, last year when I reached out, they said it was still an ongoing investigation. So I did it again. I'll let y'all know when they get back to me what it says. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Like I said, yeah. But seeing that, like I said, it's a 15-minute video. Like I said, I wish I could watch it with y'all so we can like actually react. But like the blood part is just like, yeah, that's not that. I thought somebody else had said something. I think I overlooked it. Let's see. Oh, maybe I was tripping. Okay, hold on. But yeah. Vaughn folks went back and forth with Kayla the other day. They exposed she was messing with Durk, and he brought her the truck, not Savage. Now I don't know about Vaughn's people, but I did see what is her name? Obla Mona Lisa, granddaughter. I can't remember what she goes by, but she definitely put that tea out on Twitter. For sure. I seen. Now I did see that. Let me see if I can still find it. I don't even know if I screenshot it. Now, what is her Twitter name? See, that'd be the thing. I need to start screenshotting shit. But it was just something I was in. Look, I was watching for my own leisure. It wasn't something I was planning on doing content about, but I did see it. Hell, why didn't I save it? Well, let me make sure I didn't save it. Oh, shit. Hold on, I'm looking through my screenshot feed, y'all. See if I did or did not. Does anybody know what Mona Lisa Twitter is? Never mind, I found it. I do have some screenshots. I don't think I got all of them though. You gotta love a good screenshot because you just never know when content might get slow and you might need something to talk about. Damn, now she done put her shit on private. Alright. Her page private. Oh, see, I don't consider her Von's people. See, when you said Von's people, I thought you was talking about his family and shit. I just consider her, his homegirl. Let me look up Hookah. So, okay, I get what you're saying. I know Hookah be on it. Hookah ass is a freaking machine over there when it comes to this content, okay? And it was something else I wanted to talk about too with the Chicago thing. So we gonna get into that too now that I done thought about it. Oh, I know a little past because I don't see it. I know it ain't that old. I could have sworn it was like maybe like 2 weeks old. Uh, I don't freaking see it. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. 8 days ago. Okay. All right. Shout out to Hookah Anonymous. We about to rock out to this. All right. Let's go. Let me tell y'all, Hookah freaking intro will scare the shit out you. Now, mind you, I knew the intro had to come in at some point, but that shit just made me jump, okay? He'll do it every time.
I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah_anonymous. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, first and foremost, rest in peace, King Von, y'all. But y'all know, like they always say, what's done in the dark shall always come to light. And unfortunately, but fortunately, the truth about King Von and the guys he had around him who he thought was his friends is finally starting to come to light. And it's funny because you have people like myself and Gyla Hagen who called it a long time ago, and everyone thought we were crazy, claiming we were conspiracy theorists and said we were just using Vaughn to get clout. The whole.
Hey, one thing about Hookah, he gonna definitely let me know. Y'all said I was a conspiracy theorist. Okay, but when that shit come to light, he gonna let you know what to do, Brittany. King AK posted about it right when it happened, I think, and then I couldn't find her Twitter, so yeah, it must be blocked, like you said, Mickey. Then why would she tell? Just add it to smirk case. What to do, Loud Pet? Change your name back to Loud Pet.
9 yards. Even some of the bloggers as well. But how ironic that a lot of those same bloggers are now reporting on the shady stuff done to Vaughn by the people he had around him and now creating the same exact quote-unquote conspiracy theory content. Now, whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. But like I always say, the devil is the master of confusion. And when something doesn't make sense or you see people start lying about anything involving the situation, that's basically an indication that something isn't right, and where there's smoke, there's fire. In Vaughn's case, you didn't have people lie, you didn't have people backtrack on stories, you had people make things up. It's just been one big circus. But as of recently, it's been exposed that the same guy who has been picked up for the unalive in the Lil Pab.
Oh no, I'm trying to look at y'all comments. What you mean? What link to the O Block Louie? Oh, somebody get Chirac Humor link to the video and post it in the one of the mod. It gotta be a mod. Can you drop the link to Chirac Humor body cam footage for O Block Louie, please?
Have been accused of being the same guy that stole $200,000 from King Von as soon as he passed away, according to Von's cousin Balo. And
now hold on, I thought that was crazy as elf. Okay. How you done stole from the man, but you slide for the man too is wild to me. Like for real. Like if that is true, that is wild. You done stole $200,000 allegedly, and you about to do life for sliding for King Von is wild.
And allegedly cleared out safety deposit boxes belonging to Vaughn as well. It's also being reported that allegedly Vaughn's sister Kayla B got a piece of the pie as well, and also played a part in stealing things from Vaughn's home, such as his hard drives, after he passed away. Pretty much everything we told y'all before. But what makes it more interesting now, you have the family actually saying it. So before people would say, well, how do you know who you wasn't there?
Exactly. Like you got to be listed on that shit to go on a safety deposit box for sure. You like, you know, in my past life, I know a little something about financial institutions. You got to be listed for sure in that shit. Okay, for sure.
You're being a conspiracy theorist. You're just making things up for content. Well, now the family is saying the exact same thing. So what are you going to tell them? However, I'm more interested in a few other things that people aren't paying attention to, such as what made them suddenly just come out the blue and start revealing this information when they been knew it. Why did they wait?
I will agree with that because, like, I think the only thing I heard was that Kayla did take the thumb drive. I've been hearing that for years. But this Vonnie took $200,000 and all that. I ain't never heard that shit before.
Until OTF Vonnie and Lil Durk get locked up to want to start exposing that he stole from King Von. Now, here's another thing. With Vonnie being so close to Durk, y'all said we were wrong when we told y'all Durk and Von wasn't as close as y'all thought when he passed away. But here's my question. With him being that close to Durk, you don't think Durk knows Vonnie stole that money from Von and whatever else? And what did he do about it? Nothing, allegedly.
I'll be honest. About the $200,000, I'm gonna need a little bit more, other than family saying. I'll be honest, like, cause like we 4 years in, like, and this is just not coming out. Ain't nobody sued nobody over this money, none of that. Like, I don't know. That's a little. I don't know about that part. I mean, that's just my little feelings about it. But yeah, I don't know. Kayla being the only motherfucker talking about Von unreleased music. He probably was. I seen him handle Von's money before. Also seen him at Chase Bank with Von and Louie. And see, okay, so let me ask y'all this then. So what if he was actually on the box? Like he's like a joint signer on the box. Is that still considered stealing if he's on it? Like, you know, like it's kind of like one of those things, like just like a bank account. If you are on a bank account with another person, something happens to that person, then it's even if that's not your money, if you're on it, you're legally able to go get the money. So I wonder if it's something like that. Now, again, we don't know the logistics to it, But I kind of feel like if it is true and Vonnie was able to go into Chase Bank, come on, Chase ain't no little what they do bank. That's a bank, right? Definitely, you know, I got it. Zaria said I would give it to his mom. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know I'm starting to learn me as a person more and more when we do content on here and have these conversations. I'm not giving it to his mama unless that's what we had discussed before he died. If the situation was, yo, you, whatever the situation was, it depends on the situation. I'll be honest. If I had no parts of the money and I was supposed to give it to the money, because at the end of the day, you could have put your mama on this box. You ain't had to put me on this box, right? So we don't know the conversation. So I ain't gonna say I would just give it to his mama. I'm be honest. I would be sitting here telling a bold-faced lie if I would have just been like, yeah, I'll just give it to his mom. I probably wouldn't. Unless that's what the plan was. Like, for example, I might give y'all an example. Like, me and my best friend, we have, it's not nothing written, but it's something that's understood. We done talked about it. If something happened to her, I'm the co-signer on her account, and that I am supposed to take whatever's in her account and put it into a trust for her son. Like, that is something she told me. So that's what I would do if it came down to it. You know what I'm saying? The same thing like with me. I have my stuff set up. Like, my daughter knows, like, hey, boom, you are going to be the one that's going to get this money, but I want my goddaughter, my godson, my grandbaby with trust accounts, and I need you to put money into it. Like, even though their name is not on it, she knows how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's things like that where it's already in place. So, in that type of situation, if it's already in place, hell yeah, like, you should give it to how it's supposed to. If it's not, shit, I ain't gonna be too quick, you know. I would, because 3 kids are involved. I mean, his mama ain't got nothing to do with 3 kids. Them 3 kids don't live with his mama. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm just trying to be as honest with you as possible. Like, I know some people who giving, like, I'm gonna be honest. If something happened to me and y'all give my daddy money, that money is fucked up. I'm gonna be real. Shout out to my daddy. Free him till it's backwards. But don't give my daddy no fucking money of nothing. Don't give him shit. Give him to my grandma or my daughter. Do not give it to my daddy. So just because, not saying his mama own no other shit, but like, it's not, if anything, split that shit up, give it to the kids' mamas. But like, his mama don't have custody of his kids. You know, that's just what I feel. He has to be on the box because that's the only way you can get access to a safety deposit box. Facts. And then if you're not on the box, you got to go through court and get like paperwork from them to access. Like, it's a whole hassle. So yeah, for sure, I feel like he had to be on the box. Yup, if he didn't let the family know that money, that wasn't his money. Maybe Vonnie was borrowing it and intended. Now I don't think it was that for sure. Need to have a will because you don't want to end up in probate court. Yeah, you can be in there for years. My aunt went through that shit, and yeah, you can be there for years. But like I said, I've learned so much dealing through third party situations that when it's my time, my shit already set and secure. Shouldn't be no issues because, like, yeah, you supposed to like put that shit somewhere. But again, just as far as if he was a joint owner on this box, I don't consider that stealing. Now, it's up for the debate if you think it's right that he took the money. Because for all we know, we don't know if he put in on that $200,000. We don't know. Like, I think they said Vonnie was like, what, a manager or something, like an assistant, some shit like that. That's all alleged. I'm just talking about the internet. But we don't know the ins and outs of it. So just to say, like, oh, that was Von's box, you know, that's his money. Hell, by law, if that's Von's and Vonnie's name on it, guess what? That's their money. Like, on some real shit. Like, you can go to court all you want to say, that's my son's money, that's my brother's money. But if this dude's name is on it, it's free game. Like, that's why I always say, like, be careful who you get on accounts with, bank accounts with. Because you think just because you put most of the money, that's your money. Nah, that's y'all money. So that's why when I first got married, we had separate accounts. It's like, I don't think we got a account together until we was like married like 6 years, like on some real shit. And then even then, I still kept my own account. So let's continue.
So here's what we're going to do, y'all. It's a lot that was said on Twitter. So instead of just trying to read every tweet due to how many of them they are, we're just going to put them on the screen for y'all to see everything that went down. Also, I got a big announcement at the end of this video, so make sure y'all stay tuned and stay to the end to hear what's going on. As for now, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
All right, we're gonna have to read these things. It said you got other shit to worry about than me. Tried to lie and say Lil Harold or Savage got you a car when Durk paid you off for the snake shit you did. FOH. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that's what happened with the car? Like, okay, so my question is, how do Mona Lisa know this though? That would be my question. Like, how would Mona Lisa know that's what the situation was like for real, for real? All right, I'm gonna wait till the next one come around. I don't know. Like, it's kind of like, how would she know it? A MF who stole from their dead brother and gave the shit to Durk instead of giving it to his mama can never say nothing about me. Thumbs down, BD. Now, I always did think that was a little strange though. Like, of all things, why was the thumb drive on the top of, hell, not just her mind, on Durk mind? You know what I'm saying? Unless, and again, we don't know Von's family. Like, we don't know none of these people, to be honest. We don't know if they felt like they was gonna fumble the shit. Like, I don't know. Cause like I said, at the end of the day, we know Von was not signed to OTL. But, you know, it got to be a little, I don't know. It's so much I don't know with this shit. Like, on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Mona Lisa live in Atlanta. She could have asked 21 Harold. Damn, 21 Harold will loose talk like that? Because I feel like that's a little loose talking. Like, at the end of the day, like, you know, that's a little loose talking. And then, again, because I've seen, like, Truth Teller interview with Mona Lisa. Why she ain't been spilled that? Like, on some real shit. If Kevon was, like, my boy, my brother, like, I would have been put that shit out. Like, yeah, like, that shit lying, like, for, she a fraud. That car, I would have been put that out. Like, I would have put it out as soon as I heard her say that's what happened. Like, for sure. Like, that's what I would have did if that's what type of time it was. When people hold shit for so long, then drop it when it's a, like, an argument, it just made me look at that shit a little shady. I'm just gonna be real. Oh, let's see what's the next one. Yeah, like, why speak now? Like, it's crazy to, like, just now all of a sudden you mad because she outed you about something. And I ain't seen you since 2021. 21 Savage Freak Neat don't care nothing about you, ho. What the fuck does that mean? I'm kind of lost. Oh, what's she saying? Like, 21 Savage don't even fuck with you since 2021? She was going with Harold and 21 started in an interview. He bought Kayla the range because Von said he was going to buy her one. So if that's the, oh shit, we missed one. Hold on, let me go back. We missed one. Think about how Gritty Dirt music became after Von died. That what was on them hard drives. So you think Dirt took Von's lyrics? That's definitely a hellified perception of it. Cause she went to 21 Freaky party. But I still don't get it. Yeah, we don't care for Kayla here in Atlanta. Now you gonna have me listen to some dirt shit to see if I hear some 20, it's not 21. Shit, please don't sound like 21. Some King Von in them. I'm gonna have to listen to some music. But I never thought about that. Then it said, and no, I'm not fighting nobody, and I'm never ducked. No smoke from you. Your ass wild out in that nail bar and Buckhead. Made a fool of yourself. You asked the link, and I didn't, cause for what? You was wrong in the first place. Yeah, one thing about Kayla be ready to fight. She be ready to fight. Ain't that when I was younger probably, but shit. Grown, hell no. Ain't nobody got time for all that shit. Baylor said anybody who want to clear up this $200,000 Bonnie stole from Davon and clear his safety deposit box out from Chase. Yeah, Bonnie definitely had to be a signer on that shit. Mona Lisa said, man, what? Come on. Now y'all was scared to say something while the man was out. Y'all wait till you get locked up to say something. It's like, okay, so this is Kayla B. These motherfuckers never had shit to say about me, so they always made up lies, man. Let me listen to my friends, though. Don't give these bums no attention or clout. OMG, this bitch a liar. At this point, they all probably lying in some way. I think it's all probably allegation and shit at this point. They so jealous. Von kept you and Vonnie with him everywhere by choice. And don't forget his favorite nephew. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, let me see what y'all say. Yes, but Kayla got caught up with the Offset pre-blue stuff. She too messy. For sure, she definitely seemed messy. Because I saw that with the whole sexy red and Chief Keef shit. Now, I will say this. Because I remember I watched Baylo and like some chick was on an interview with him. And I just was like, I really don't feel like we'll ever get the full story because mine ain't here. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, you know how it is. Everybody is going to make it seem like they got Von's ultimate, like, genuine support type shit. But I don't know if I really buy that shit for real. Just me personally. I don't know if I really buy it. I think it's probably some shaky shit on all sides to this for sure. No, listen to Dirt older music. 500 homicides, no competition. Dirt been doing drill. He just stopped doing back in the day. Now, y'all know I used to listen to older Dirt, like, yeah, his beginning. All I'm saying is he went to singing with that My Beyonce shit and all that because it was his crossover. He wasn't gonna break in. Like I felt like at the time Chief Keef had him broke in for the drill. For Dirt to finally get in, he couldn't take the same route as Chief Keef because they would have been like, shit, we already got Chief Keef, what we need a Dirt for. So by him doing that auto-tune shit was just his way in, personally. You'll think she'll learn from her brother dying by fighting, but I guess slow people don't think. That's a good point. Okay, don't underestimate people. So definitely don't underestimate people. All right, what this is? Baylo said, oh, hold on. I don't know who this is out here. They got my baby daddy killed to get money, and it's up when I see her text message up. Don't lie, keep talking. Somebody K killer hoe. Then Baylo said, made a bitch delete her tweets. Nah, man, this what you wanted. I always got some fruity vibes from Baylo. I don't know what he on, but he just he be liking to like go back and forth with chicks too much. That's one thing that was always like a with me with him. Since I first learned about him in that interview, he just seemed a little too flamboyant for me. Just like all the guys used to wear Von jewelry, I can too. Just like you used to wear his OTF chain, I can too. At the end of the day, it don't fucking matter. LOL, it's not mine, it's put up. See, it'd be like, you know what I'm saying, a fight for like, I'm Von's favorite. I'm Von's favorite. No, I'm Von's favorite. Like, come on, like, shit just like, it's just crazy. Who Shakima talking about? Who tagged her in? Yeah, Baylo ass just be a little too much. He just like sit down, okay? Just sit down. Whatever I say out my mouth or type is always the truth. They just don't believe it because it's me. Y'all think that's something, man? Y'all just don't know. SMH. I'll never forget laying in his room and hearing Captain standing closing in his bathroom. SMH. I text Baylo so fast telling him to get in here because motherfucker Snoopy is looking for something. Listen, I don't understand that because listen, if I'm somewhere, man, let something happen to Mr. Truth or some shit, even if we wasn't married, and I hear somebody in a cab, I'm getting up like, what the fuck is you doing in here? Like I'm recording, like, what is you doing? Like, what you scared for? You can't be in that type with that type of person and be scared. Like, you got to see what's going on. I'm not texting nobody. I'm not about to sit there and just listen to that shit. Like, okay, sir, what? How can I help you? That's why I love you. The way you think is the same way a lot of people feel, but scared to speak. I'm telling you for sure. Okay, Baylo definitely. Lamar, like on some for real. But I'm just saying, like, I guess this is one of the baby mama's pages, but bruh, I'm not, man. Who about to sit there and just let somebody rumble through them? And you talking about somebody like, bruh, I would have known who it was. I wouldn't even care if I would have had to tussle with your ass. At least I know who the fuck was in here going through cabinets. Like, couldn't have been me. Like, listen, I'm like the big bad wolf. I'm regulating shit when I pull up somewhere. Like, ain't nobody going up in here. Like, y'all supposed to lock that shit down. And I think that's one reason why I don't get emotional first. Like, I get aggressive first. Cause like, if something happened to my loved one, I'm not gonna be the one boohoo crying. I'm gonna be the one watching every fucking body. Nah, what you in the room for? What you over there for? What you doing here for? Like, for real, like, none of that shit. How everyone, Vaughn, Survivor, and the man dead, no trolling shit. Like, it's Savior, my bad. It's crazy. I'm not arguing with no prostitute or bitch that got paid off. Lord, yeah, they just in their feelings. Whoever that is, which baby mama is that? Or let's talk about how she really came over looking for $75,000 and a family member overheard her saying it. Lord Jesus, hold on. So basically, what I'm getting is mine was everybody's fucking payday. Because all I keep saying is don't talk about money and shit. Like, that's all I keep saying is they are talking about money and shit. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy as fuck. Anybody want to close? That's the same thing we already read. Yeah, I definitely think Vonnie had to be on that safe deposit box. And again, it's just up for debate. Like, like I told Zaria, you may, had gave it to his mama. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It's just like up for debate on like how you personally would have did it. But yeah, it definitely seemed like everybody's just mad about money. Like, for real. I asked Avon not post or tag me because I live a regular life. That ain't stop him. He did it anyway. I love my regular life. I don't give a fuck about no spotlight. I don't have a hate bone in my body. Don't nobody have shit that I want or don't have. I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? In my opinion, okay? This is, if you live a regular life without spotlight, what the fuck is you on Twitter talking about? You got King Von as your profile picture. Like, that's just like, to me, scream, you full of shit. Like, you may definitely be hurting and shit, but like, bro, you putting the spotlight on yourself. Why is you posting about it? I'm sorry. I ain't going back and forth with nobody on the internet about one of my loved ones on some shit. If I felt like you took some shit from my husband or my baby dad or whoever it is, if I felt like, okay, hold on, he must be about to talk. If I feel like you took some shit, it's up about that shit. Like, it's up. Like, I don't care if I gotta sue you. Like, we gonna see about that. I'm not about to fucking go back and forth on Twitter or no Facebook asking what happened to this. If I feel like somebody took $200,000 out of a safe deposit box, we're definitely gonna see, okay, what the fuck is going on. I don't think that's the God sister because she said her baby daddy. So I think that's one of the baby mamas. Maybe somebody named Shakima. I don't know. Let me go back. But yeah, that post said something about yeah. Or what she talking about right here, because said they got my baby daddy killed to get money and it's up when I see her. So that's why I'm thinking that can't be the gossip, but maybe it is. I don't know. But like, yeah, it's just you ain't, I'm not going back and forth on the internet because we about to collect that 200,000. And that's what made me feel like it had to not been something done illegally, and they just mad about it. So now they just want to put it out just for a narrative. But that's just how I feel about it. Let's get back into the video.
Now here's what I want y'all to do. Focus on what Mona said. She said, try to lie like 21 Savage or Little Harold got you that car. When Durk paid you off for that snake-ish, you did. Now, once again, why were those hard drives so important? Why were they so important that Kayla was paid to get them? If it wasn't no foul play or nothing, why he couldn't just get them himself? But I think we all know why. Now, one thing about Mona, she's always going to expose something, but the only thing about it is she ends up taking it back. I don't know if that's going to be the
Okay, the only thing, you know what I'm saying, about that is like at the end of the day, it was so much hassle and shit going on. That like I don't even know where the fuck was Durk at that night. Cause from my understanding, and again I could be wrong, from my understanding, a lot of them, even like Boss Top and them, they all left within like 24 hours of it happening. So like it seemed like it was chaotic. And hell, for all we know, shit, they, they're probably like, oh, hey, that Balo nigga about to come down. They might be trying to become a rapper. Let me get that thumb drive. I'm just making up shit, but we just don't know, right? What the hell is going on? Mona Lisa was just praising Durk and Booker last year. I think she mad Durk and Booker stop supporting J Money Kids. See, it's so many different angles to this shit. Because all I'm saying, like, to me in real life, I'm just thinking about, because this is their real life, although it's content for us. Like, if it was my real life, it would have been fucking up. I'm taking you to court. Like, you won't come up off that 200,000 if it's really that, right? I will fight you teeth and nail if I really felt like you stole something from my guy, like for real. Whether it was my cousin, my whoever, if I'm that like invested in that shit, you coming up off that. I'm not gonna wait till you get locked up years later to say you stole some money to spend. Nah, it's up about it. I want me voicing that shit from the start. Like, I'm like, for real, like, somebody stole something from me. One of my family members stole a wallet and some money from me years ago. And I speak on that shit all the time. Like, nobody would never fucking forget that because I speak on it all the fucking time. Okay? All the fucking time. Like, that's not something you just hold off on, like, and just wait. Nah, that's just how I feel about it. Durk and 21 Savage has two different stories on where they were at. Durk was in Houston that night for a show, I think. So it's just like, I don't know. I feel like they asked Kayla because she was there. And I think, now, ultimately, I do think it was meant to happen before all of his people got there. For whatever reason. We can look at it like maybe it was some shady shit trying to be done on Durk's behalf. Or we can look at it as Durk thought Von people was shady as fuck and wanted the thumb drive before they got there. So, I mean, each his own. Let's see what Hookah's talking about.
The same case now. If y'all remember what she originally said about Vaughn and Kayla B, then I think y'all know exactly what I'm referring to. Now, the same information we were labeled crazy for is starting to come to light, and make no mistake that more will, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. Now, for y'all that's new, let me briefly fill y'all in. When King Von lost his life back in 2020, a woman by the name of Gala Hagen, who was on the spiritual side of things, told the world information pertaining to King Von, do what she does in the spiritual sense. When it comes to me, I would just point out all the things that didn't make sense from the outside looking in and calling out all the...
Okay, I'm going to say the same thing like I said with the Rich Homie Quan thing. Y'all know, I'm not the spiritual side, and that spirit reader and all that ain't my thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna say it's not my thing, but we're gonna rock out Hookah's talking about it. Just gonna put that out there. Okay.
Inconsistencies in that case that unfolded when he lost his life. Even though me and Gala was on two different paths, we were one of the first, if not the first people to speak on Von's demise being a setup, whereas I was doing it on YouTube. Then I discovered her videos on Facebook and we posted them to YouTube because she was the only one saying the exact same thing I was saying, even though she was doing it on a more deeper level. Now, like I always tell y'all, make no mistake, Gala is in her own lane and she's a beast at what she does. And it's funny how now the same people that called her crazy and try to make her seem like a conspiracy theorist are now the same ones making content about Von being snaked by his own homies, and which saying the same thing that she been saying for years. Now, seeing how everything plays out, now it isn't too far-fetched for y'all to believe that, like I said before, Durk and Von wasn't as cool as people think prior to his passing. With all the speculation going around about OTF Vonnie, who was just arrested and charged as a suspect in Lil Pab's demise, he's being accused of stealing $200,000 from King Von and also clearing out safety deposit boxes and etc. Now just think about it. With him and Durk being as close as they was, you don't think that Durk was aware of that before we all knew? And with Durk and King Von being as close as y'all think they were, why did OTF Vonnie feel comfortable doing what he did? Allegedly.
Yeah, like I said, I personally think he stole shit. I think he was on the safety deposit box. Chase ain't about to let just know any and everybody up in there. And most times you got to be escorted into the safety deposit box room any fucking way. So they're not about to, like, you have to definitely be authenticated before getting in there. I'm just saying.
Now, when it comes to those hard drives that we already know Kayla B, who was King Von's sister, took from his house and gave them to Lil Durk, if Von wanted Durk or anybody to have them, do you think they would have had to steal them from his house? If Durk wanted them, why he couldn't just get them himself or go?
And but see, that's the thing. What I'm saying, right? I'm like, yo, like if Durk can get there that night, I think it's a situation where it was like the first one that hit there, get that shit. No people is coming. And I'm gonna be honest, again, I don't know if Von people is shady or not, but that Balo dude seemed like he would have been the type to try to take ownership of that shit for real. And he probably would have started a rap career. That is my look. That's just my opinion. Outside looking at it. That's how I'm looking at it, because he just giving me no type of vibes. Like he probably trying to find his way in life, and that was his end. That's just so hell yeah, get them thumb drives for that nigga to get there. And again, these people know each other more than we know them, but that's just how I feel outside looking in for sure. Okay. That's why I don't believe the car and Dirt need more proof. I just heard recently on DJU interview that, hey, that's what we going next. We going next with that Bricc. But for real, we're going to finish this and we're going to get into the DJU interview, because that was my next thing I wanted to do.
Go through somebody else to get them. Why did he have to get Kayla B to actually steal them from the house? Sound like he wasn't supposed to have them, right?
But is it really stealing? Is it really stealing? She had permission to be in the house. Is it really stealing? Oh, no. Oh, no.
There's a reason Von kept them away, and for whatever reason that is, but there's a reason he didn't want anybody else to have them and kept them in a certain place where he trusted the wrong person to know where they were. Everybody thought I was crazy when I said after Durk got those hard drives, he started sounding a lot like King Von.
Okay, we're gonna stop there. Shout out to Hookah Anonymous. But yeah, I think like it's one of them things, like I don't know if it really means like, oh, you start. I mean, obviously Kayla had access to, and then to my understanding, wasn't that like the hangout house or whatever, Vaughn house? Like Vaughn house wasn't like secluded where, you know what I'm saying, nobody, you know, be there type shit. Kayla lied a few times on if she was there or not. Wasn't that her? I'm gonna leave that one alone. Okay, let me find a DJU. After the DJU, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up. But yeah, DJU's the next one. But before we get into it,
make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. We is live with it.
We is live with it. All right, let's see which one we're doing. All right, this is like a 9-minute video.
Amazon.
9-minute video, because I was shocked. I had never heard this prior to this interview. Let me start it over because I was listening to it earlier. All right, let's get into it.
At the party.
Now, whose party was this album release party?
It was King Von album release party.
Okay.
But dude and them was at the party.
Quan though?
Yes, they was at the party. On my mama, they was at the party, bro. You feel me?
What was Quan?
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to DJU, cool people. You know, I had a good time when I went on his platform. But the first thing I thought, I'm like, I hope he ain't about to turn into that FBI nigga, okay, and start making up shit. I ain't gonna lie. That was my first impression when I seen this. So this is DJU, who has the platform in Chicago. DJU go crazy, okay? He interviewed a lot of big time people, okay? But yeah, that was the first thing. That was my first impression. So let's see.
Rondo doing at the party? Was he there in support?
I don't know. All I know is I can tell you dude and them was at that party. So you feel me? I don't know. On my mama. They was in that bro. All black with the cause I knew it was them before I even like knew it was them on some shit, cause they was in that bitch all black with them with them crib chains.
Oh.
The handicap chair.
Right.
On phone now. Cause I was DJing, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking in the crowd, seeing who was all, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I will tell you this, DJ, you got some good ass fucking eyesight, okay? For you to be DJing and like the little videos that we saw from that night and all that, listen, for sure, your ass had been looking real hard. Could be dark as fuck. I'd have been on like by the DJ booth looking into things. You had to been really paying attention. Cause even if you wasn't fucked up, them lights and stuff, but yo, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna let him finish. I'm gonna say something though.
On my P's and Q's that night, I wasn't tweaking on phone now.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.
Unfortunately, the DJ thing with Vaughn had came to an end. And you were with him that night.
True.
Correct?
Yeah.
Hold on, who said Quando and Slutty got into it at the party? If that is true, that's no wonder Tim beat the shit. Cause that mean they went looking for that shit. So like, where is that at? Who said that? I don't trust people that say like for real. Vaughn saw Quando and Slutty from where he was standing. Like, where, like, well, why didn't nothing pop off at, see, now y'all might have me go down rabbit hole with it. Because if all that was going on at the party, why didn't nothing pop off at the party? Lil Tim made a tweet saying, tell them Chicago dudes to chill on Quando. Like, but, okay, forget all the tweets and shit, but if they were at the party, why didn't nothing pop off at the party? Because from what we see in the video at the hookah lounge, Vaughn got straight out on ass. So if that's the case, then why the fuck nothing popped off at the fucking party then? Like, I'm confused on that. If y'all saying that they got into it at the party, so that means so if what y'all saying is true, they got into it at the party. Somehow Quando, Rondo, and them left, right? So they leave, go to another spot. How the fuck did they end up at the same spot? So that means somebody had to either follow them to know that's where they were. And so basically they led their man to death. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. That's why he did that. That's wild. basically they led their man to die. Basically. He might as well started tweeting with bosses. That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah.
Walk us through that night prior to the situation.
Now hold on. So hookah lounge was where Boss Hog's birthday party was. But see, what I'm hearing, I have never heard that either. From like when 100K Track talked about it, he said that basically that was a spur of the moment situation. And we about to hear what DJ you say, but he said that was a spur of the moment situation. So how the hell was that a birthday party if they said they just made the decision to go to the hookah lounge out the blue? Said that really they were supposed to be going back to the Airbnb. See, I'm gonna have to do my research because like a lot of this, like I looked at some of the stuff from back then, but y'all putting a whole new perspective. Like I said, I have never heard this thing about the album release party. I've never heard nothing about Quando getting into it with Slutty. Yeah, no wonder Tim was gonna walk from that regardless. If all this is true, what y'all saying, he was gonna beat that case regardless.
Where you want me to start at?
I woke up this morning with my mind.
Damn. Well, yeah, man, that was a day. That was definitely a day. Cause it did start from shit when I woke up. You know what I'm saying? Cause when I woke up, I don't know, I just had like a uneasy feeling. You know what I'm saying?
I knew he not saying that he ain't feel that way. I knew he was about to go there. Like for some everybody be like, yeah, I had an uneasy vibe. They're not saying that ain't true, but it just be crazy. It's always the beginning of the story.
And it's crazy because like every time somebody asks me this, especially like on this type of, you know what I mean, level, on this type of platform, it do kind of like, I don't know, it do kind of like make
Hey, if you don't get to the damn point, hold on, I gotta skip some of this. I'm trying to get to the juice part.
woke up, I was just like,
Man, he's still talking about when he woke up.
and so, you know, this who I'm, you know, locked in with. You know what I'm saying? Now Von get to going up, he want to book Von. You feel me? He see I'm close to Von, so he, you know what I'm saying, he using me as the middleman, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we did a show with this same promoter with Von in Atlanta back in like September 2020. So November 2020 is 2 months later, right? So he booked him again, you know what I mean? And this one was for the album release party. You see what I'm saying? So really the album release party was really all full idea of the promoter.
Right.
That was really his idea. He, man, bro, I see Von album finna come out, you feel me? We should throw an album release party, you feel me? See how much he want, woo. That's how he came to me. Right. And that's how I presented it to OTF. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So what DJ you saying, he set it up. So DJ you set up the play. Okay, got it. Let's keep going.
We made it happen. You know what I mean? Now that day though, that day, dude wanted me to come, the promoter who I'm talking about, he wanted me to come to the club and help him decorate the club. But shit, I ain't really want to do that shit.
Decorate the club is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? On some shit like, I don't know, I just don't feel like doing that shit. Like, nah, you do that shit. Let me focus on something else. You know what I'm saying? I got a DJ tonight. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just
like, why the fuck would a promoter ask you to come decorate a club is wild to me. Like, that's what your freaking club staff is for. If you the artist DJ, like you're not even a club DJ, you the artist DJ. Why would he ask you to? That was stupid.
This album release party, so you know,
right?
I ain't trying to be decorating the shit. Plus, I had looked at it like, man, the last time I was like decorated for a motherfucker, I wasn't necessarily decorating, but I was posting cowboy posters all throughout the south side of Chicago, and that same night, I had got fired.
DJ decorator is crazy.
From being cowboy DJ, you know what I'm saying? But that's some other shit. I don't even feel like talking about cowboy. I'm gonna stay on topic, you know what I mean?
I'm about to say, DJ, if you don't get to the point, this 9-minute clip, all you've been doing is rambling on. Get to what we want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't feel like doing that decoration shit. But I end up doing it just because bro was kind of like begging me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really have, shit else to do but to get up and go help him out. You know what I'm saying? So I got up, I went to the gym, worked out.
This Negro, okay? This Negro, okay?
Met him at the club. We putting up these welcome to O Block posters, these O Block balloons, these King Von posters. Ooh, right. All right, boom, that's that. Now, after that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. After that, the day became a little better, you know what I'm saying? Once we knocked that out the way, you know?
So, you went to help decorate. I'll be down if I'm about to go fucking help decorate. That shit crazy.
I remember linking up with DJ Bands. I remember linking up with Duty Low, you know what I'm saying? We was at the studio, shout out First Class, right? They know what I'm talking about. And
I can't take DJ you serious right now.
When we got to the party, though, the album release party, like, dude them was at the party.
Now, whose party was this? This album release party?
It was King Von album release party.
Okay.
But dude them was at the party.
Quando?
Yes, they was at the party. On my mama, they was at the party, bro. You feel me?
What was Quando Rondo doing at the party? Was he there in support?
I don't know. All I know is I could tell.
Now, my only thing is, was it advertised that it was his album release party? I know he said the inside was decorated. Was the outside decorated? Did, you know what I'm saying? Was it flyers out? Because I just don't see them pulling up to no fucking King Von album release party and they know it's King Von album release party. I don't know. Could be wrong. DJ, you trolling over there sounding like J Man. Listen, I tell y'all, that's why when I first seen this, I was just like, yo, is this some shit that FBI put him up to? Because, like, it just seemed weird as fuck. Yeah, it was advertised for sure. Okay, so they knowingly went to King Von's party. I don't know if that was seen yet.
Hey, doing them was at that party. So, you feel me? I don't know. On my mama. They was in that bro. All black with the cause I knew it was them before I even knew it was them on some shit, cause they was in that bitch all black with them
I knew it was them before I even knew it was them. It's crazy.
with them crib chains. The handicap chair.
Right.
On phone now. Cause I was DJing, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking in the crowd, seeing who was all, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was on my P's and Q's that night. I wasn't tweaking on phone now. So, but I ain't think none of it. You know what I'm saying? I literally didn't think none of it. You feel me? And shit. Yeah, bro. It was like, I just know, like, when that party was over, shit, we had the option of continuing our night with King Von and whatever he had going on, or end our night and go home. Shit, I decided to end our night and go home. I ain't follow them to the after party where they went and the altercation occurred. I wasn't there for that. You know what I'm saying? I went home. And so when I woke up the next morning, that's when you feel me, started learning about what just happened when I was on my way home. Or, you know.
Man, all I took from that, DJ U set up the whole play. He set up the whole play. But nah, DJ U took us on this long ass ride just to say he decorated the fucking club and seen Quan, Rondo and them at the album release party. Shout out to DJ U, man. What I was about to say. Shit, I don't even know. Like, it took so long for us to get there. I don't even know what the hell I'm about to say. He didn't say he'll take the decorations down. But this is how I feel about the situation, right? I just feel like, was Prince Dre there? I keep seeing y'all say he said something about it. Like, is Drench? I said Drench. Was Prince Dre down there that night? Also, somebody DM AK-47 a long time ago and told him to ask Track about what happened at the album release party in the club with Quando. I knew you was live before I knew you was going to. Yeah, Prince was there too. Thank you, Brittany. I can't play it live with y'all because it's blood and shit in it. So, you know, I don't want no smoke with YouTube. But y'all make sure y'all hit that link and watch it once, because I'm about to get up off live in just a few minutes. But to summarize, I've never heard it. Some of y'all have said y'all have heard Prince Dre said Quando and them was in the club. I would say this, even if they was at the album release party, even if something did take place at the album release party, what transpired at the hookah lounge still don't give no grounds for none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, in the South, with the stand your ground law, for example, if it would have took place at the album release party, maybe it would have been different. Maybe Lil Tim would have been sitting in prison right now. But because it's, again, if it started at the album release party, Quando and Rondo now leave the party, go somewhere else, and then now King Von and crew follows him to the other place, and he jumps out on bullshit. Hell, he just let the man walk with his murder, basically. one thing about standing your ground, you, especially in the South, in South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, if you you are able to basically unalive somebody if you have no other option. You're in fear for, you're in danger right then and there. If you have time to think about it, you are no longer in danger. Now you are committing murder. So that's why I said maybe them not taking care of it at the album release party instead of the hookah party is the reason why, one, King Von isn't here. Two, why Lil Tim is walking around running up a check off of it. So that just goes to show decisions. Yeah, decisions. Definitely an unfortunate situation. I'll just say this. All I can say with this, the King Von Dove, is just you gotta be mindful of the choices you make, because ultimately everybody that night made bad choices. And like I said, now knowing that, you know, it started at a party and then led to the hookah lounge, you had too much time in between to like not follow that shit up. Like, damn, it's crazy. But hey, that's my opinion on it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be speaking out with new details, and I'm here for it. I want y'all to make sure y'all watch that body cam footage for O Block Louie. Once I get the information back from GBI and stuff, I'll make sure I drop a video about it. The next time I go live probably will be like Wednesday maybe. We'll talk about it. I don't know, because I might be live tomorrow for court. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, you know, we'll chop it up. I love but he was wrong. He was a boss moving like the worker. He was big and probably didn't understand his power. Yeah. And that song by dude did about Durk explains all that shit. Like when he talking about Durk, kings can't be with peasants, I think is what he said. That shit hit different, because yeah, you got to move a certain way. You can't be out here moving like you don't matter, because you do matter. You know what I'm saying? And they slept on Rondo, because at the end of the day, although Rondo, you know, took a couple of licks, you know, because I watched Lil Tim Vlad clip, and he said basically he didn't even know like that Von had walked up on Quan, though he was on the phone. But once he realized what was going on, you know, he went to protect his guy. And I feel like nobody was protecting Von. They should have stopped him. Like, I know he probably was a demon. Like, he probably would have, like, sometimes you got to be okay to square up with your people. Like, yo, chill out, chill. We ain't on that. Somebody should have been there to say, yo, we ain't on that. Hell, all them, the niggas that he had shooting up the place, them should have been the niggas that ran up. Like, on some real stuff. If it was going to be like that, them should have been the niggas that ran up on Quando. Like, Von shouldn't have did shit. Like, they should have stopped them, man. They should have did it, right? But yeah, y'all make sure y'all watch that body cam footage. It's crazy. But y'all, I'm about to get up out of here to enjoy the rest of my day off. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Good conversation. Y'all already know I'm gonna definitely you know, chop down the video on the live to give y'all some videos for those who wasn't here since the beginning. And as always, y'all know all the things I say on this is definitely heavy on my opinion. Y'all know how I feel about my opinion.
And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck, yeah.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.